Hey, hey.
G'day everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. We danced the whole night through. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you.
And you, and you, and you.
Ba-doop, ba-doop, boop.
I wonder if anybody will join us for a chat this morning.
If not, it's just you and I, baby.
I had hair treatment and hairdressers and everything yesterday afternoon. Spoilt myself. My eyebrows, my eyelashes. Feeling pretty fresh. Hey, Draft Wolf Diva, welcome in.
Hello, hello.
What about you, baby? How was your night?
Good. I took Gus to work, but I actually had a little bit of a sleep in the car.
Did ya?
Yeah, got just over an hour.
Awesome.
Nearly an hour and a half sleep. Had a little bit of a kip in the car waiting for him.
Hey, Kiwi family.
And then later on after that, I hooked onto McDonald's Wi-Fi when I went around there.
Yeah.
And caught a live stream.
Awesome. How are you both this morning?
Hey, Melissa.
Draft Horse Diva is in, and Melissa from the Kiwi family. And we hit our 1,400 subscribers.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I got all my roots done, and then I decided I'd go with a couple of purple foils.
I don't think the camera's picking it up real good.
No.
On screen, it doesn't look as purple.
So I got a couple of purple foils in it.
The purple goes from really dark purple that it's almost black to light purple, it's almost pink.
Yeah.
But the light's not real bright in here, so it's not picking it up that well.
Hey, Ufta.
Hey, Ufta, how you going?
Thank you, Deep in the Woods. A bit of a change because I'm not used to having colour in my hair other than the blonde.
I bought an extra little birthday present last night too while I was out.
Hey, Deborah, Daily Life, Family Life. Thank you.
Hey, Deb. How you going, Deb?
The Kiwi family says they're good. How are you guys doing? And congrats. Cannot wait till she hits the 1K.
Yeah, 1K is really exciting.
Yeah, we're doing really, really well. Gus has got 2 days off now, so we don't have to do anything for 2 days.
Yay!
Because he doesn't drive. Our eldest doesn't drive, so we have to do all the run around for him, take him to work, which is an hour there and an hour back. So we might as well just stay there. Well, he stays there because I don't drive overnight time.
So yeah, he's only been doing like 4-hour shifts.
Mm-hmm.
So if I drove home, it'd be 4-hour driving for me.
Now we're going to do something a little bit different because we don't really do this. We might do an open panel.
Yeah, that'd be cool if anyone wants to come up on panel.
If anybody wants to come up on panel, just pop in your Twitter name and I'll send you a link and we'll try this.
Let us know if you guys have done that before, and have you been up on a panel, Melissa? Just let us know if you want to hop up on ours.
And that will just be a way to, if you want to chat with us and be a live chat.
Too, while I was waiting for Collette in the hairdressers.
Mm-hmm.
Feels heaps better too.
So just let us know if you want to do an open chat or something, and we'll just have you up on the panel, something different, and there'll be no drama. So always feel comfortable and feel that you can be yourselves without being judged or anything like that. Deep in the Woods.
Quiet here at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, Deep in the Woods says, no, not me.
Not me.
It takes a little bit to get used to going on a live stream. And like
Yeah.
I still get nervous and I run around and go, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about?
I'm getting
No
more
worries.
relaxed all the time. Even for trivia now, I feel really chilled when we're doing that.
I like to have a plan to know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, I'll go all quiet. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim. Hairballs.
La 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 la.
Colette's hair feels so much healthier. She got about that much chopped off too. Got a bit cut off the ends to make it healthier.
And she layered it too. So, like I got layers.
And washed it and massaged your head.
I tell you, when she was massaging my head, I said to her, can I take you home? It just felt heaven. We could do would you rather questions.
Would you rather questions?
We could do would you rather.
Well, it's been a little while since we did would you rather.
Do you want to do would you rather? Someone type it into the chat and we will do would you rather, whatever you say. That might be interesting.
It could be.
Otherwise, I can do it and Google quickly and make something up. It's nice to get this up.
Yeah, deep in the woods. Collette really doesn't go very often at all.
No. I think I treat myself once a year, and it's normally around my birthday.
You got to have lots of money to go to the salon here.
Hey, Debs, welcome in.
Hey, Debs.
Your package should be arriving within the next few days or so. Yes, you can do it. Thanks, Stephen the Woods.
Yeah. We want one from you. Would you rather tea or coffee?
Well, I've got a coffee.
Same here. I've got coffee.
That's what Deborah Daly needs. A hair done, cut, washed. Always love when someone else's.
For the first time too, I had like a beard trim. She run the clippers over my, well, it's not quite a beard yet, but it's getting there. And she run the clippers over it and trimmed it, and it tickled around my mouth. But that was really nice too, just having someone do that.
Would you rather ice cream or pickles? That's an easy one.
Ice cream for sure.
Ice cream. Or ice cream pickles.
We've all ice cream pickles. We've all got a sweet tooth in this house.
Yeah. So I didn't realise. I don't know whether you saw on Pam and Rick's stream one day.
Thank you.
I asked Lisa, because Lisa eats the pickles. And
big pickles.
And we don't have those ginormous pickles. We have pickled cucumbers, and they're similar.
It's the same thing.
But they're similar.
I think all pickles are some sort of cucumber.
Yes. I didn't do his though.
Ice cream or beer? Well, that's funny. I never ever used to drink beer. I never liked it. It's only this last year I've started drinking beer. And I don't drink it all the time. But every now and again, and probably more often in the last 6 months, I really enjoy having a very cold beer. So I'll get like a 6-pack of beer, and when I feel like one in the afternoon after a hot day, I'll put it in the freezer for about half an hour, and I take it out when it's icy cold, and that's how I like a beer.
Okay, for me, if I had to choose between ice cream and beer, I'll choose ice cream. I don't drink beer.
So now I would choose beer, but I never used to. I never used to like beer at all. But since I've gotten older, I don't mind it on a hot day.
Look, Lisa said, I just ate one.
Hey, Lisa's house.
I'm tempted to go to the shop and just buy a jar of pickled cucumbers to try.
Speak of the devil and she shall appear.
Yeah, because like I've had do we still have the little pickles in the fridge? Or have we got olives?
I don't think we've got any pickles.
I think we've just got olives.
Hey, babe, you know that shopping centre I go to when I take Gus to work?
Yeah, sorry, excuse me.
The chemist and the woman beside him on the front glass. Every time I see that now, I think of Lisa.
Yeah, so I should, next time I go into the town, I will buy pickled cucumbers and try one, but they're just been a lot like gherkins.
I think so. Gherkins are probably just young, very young cucumbers pickled.
So what you eat, Lisa, is it just a really big gherkin or is it pickled cucumber?
I don't know if they even use the word gherkin. They might know the word gherkin. Jerkin the gherkin.
What? Oh, they have dill pickles on their burgers.
Yeah.
So is it a dill pickle you're eating? We call it a pharmacy instead of a chemist.
Yeah, some places call it pharmacy here, but more often it's a chemist. And we rarely ever, I've never heard anyone use the word drugstore. And I know they use that in the USA. Drugstore is another word for chemist or pharmacy in the USA, isn't it?
Hey, Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl. Look how many people coming in.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome, everyone. Thank you for popping in.
Excuse me, somebody's...
Oh. It might be male. The dogs have started barking. And it's nearly 10:30, so it's about the time the mail lady comes if she's going to call in. Yeah, drugstore, that's what I thought. And I've never heard of that expression used in Australia, the drugstore. Pickles and drugstores. Yeah, there's I've started calling them Bob and Linda when I go for the other night I did a late night vlog, and on the shop front, because they're all closed when I go there, I take my boy to work over night time and all the shops are closed. And so on the big glass doors out the front, there's this man and a woman on the front of the pharmacy. So I've started calling them Bob and Linda. I'm giving them names, and every time I walk past them now, I talk to them. And I've started giving them voices.
It's just the landlord down at the pig pen.
Apothecary. Is apothecary a drugstore too? I thought an apothecary was like home remedies and like alternative medicines.
Dill sour pickles. Sorry, I was reading because I had to race out. Doggies outside. Go on. Out.
Well, the gherkins that Collette was talking about, the little pickles that we have, they're fairly sour, aren't they? Because they're pickled in a vinegar. Hey, Tonya, welcome in. Collette's still chasing dogs around. Oh, feeding Bub. Everyone, Melissa from Kiwi Family's got a little baby. How's Bub going, Kiwi? Yeah, she does, hey, Lisa. She's loving it too. She had heaps of time spent on her at the hairdressers yesterday for her birthday. And then last night when I took Gus to work, some of the shops were still open when I first got there. So I went for a look around and I bought her a blow dryer, a hair dryer for her birthday too.
Look what I found.
Oh, we do have gherkins.
Hiding in the back of the fridge. So,
Why are they all barky?
Oh,
the landlord.
Alan just went down there. So they're our gherkins. Sweet spiced gherkins. Thank you, Tonya. So this is...
It's not...
I won't eat one.
We've got a couple of lights set up in here to try and make it better, but it's not the best of light in here. But it's sort of like a dusty blonde right through, and then the foils are like a really dark purple.
Dark purple. So that's our little gherkins. So yours are similar to that.
See? Not quite as big as my finger.
I just thought I'd better show you.
3 months old already on Friday.
Oh, that's so cute. They grow up so quickly. Sweet baby gherkins, they say.
Sweet baby gherkins.
Baby gherkins. Draft Horse Diva says that she likes sweet pickles in the summertime.
Sounds like a song, doesn't it? Sweet pickles in the summertime.
We normally grab them out. We have
all the clothes hanging on the line.
Gherkins, pickled onions, stuffed olives, and then just crackers and cheese for a little entree for if you're having a party or something. So just party food.
Hors d'oeuvres. Hey, your sister's coming at the end of the month.
Yes, she is.
So she'll be staying for how long?
Normally a week.
Awesome.
She comes to help me with the kiddly winks.
When Colette's sister comes and stays, she normally brings her caravan. What I think you guys just call them trailers.
Yeah.
And stays in the front yard or out in the side paddock.
Yeah.
Under the tree. And when she comes, we normally have heaps of wine and crackers and party food.
I want to try. You can get it's a Facebook post going around at the moment. The chocolate eggs you crack open and you put Bailey's cream inside of it.
Hey Gussie.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
We're doing a live stream, mate.
So we do. The hangers them out.
You have to duck if you want them to see you, tall boy.
Quack.
Duck.
So yeah, I think we might try that with the Baileys. Yeah.
Hey, I bought excuse me, I bought a chocolate bun. If you go in the kitchen, can you grab Easter egg bunnies ups already? Last night when they had proper chocolate bun for $3.20.
At least Cheryl's improving day by day. Everybody says, hey, Gus.
Probably the two most common, or in my opinion, the two best brands, Cadbury and Red Tulip.
I like it.
And I prefer Red Tulip for bunnies.
Is it back now, deep in the woods? Because it did go a bit hazy. Yeah.
Lost focus on the camera.
Because that's Gus moving around in the background. My favorite. What's your favorite? What is a major? I know it's lagging. Go on back.
Oh.
Okay. Hold your breath. What's your favorite chocolate?
Do you have the hard candy? We call them sugar, but it's like hard, really hard. You gotta snap it.
Is it back now, deep in the woods? Because it was all right on this end.
Well, it's all right as long as love. Well, it's all right.
Oops.
Oh, don't forget everyone to choose, hey Fish Tropic, to choose live chat. If you go up into your comment box, top left hand corner of the comments, and make sure you tap on top chat, and that'll drop down your live chat option, then click on that, just so you don't miss any of the text and YouTube doesn't censor it for you.
Okay, yes, but now, no, but Warbury. What's Warbury?
I think it's like wobbly.
Wobbly. Okay. Okay, yes, it is now. Okay.
Hey, Shannon's coming too. G'day,
Hey,
Shannon.
Yeah, there might be a little bit of lag. It all depends on whether he's hopped up and checking his messages.
He's probably hopped on our bandwidth.
Yeah, I'm checking his morning messages.
Wow, I'm getting less and less on top to shave now too. Look at that. Starting to thin down a bit.
Much better now.
He might have heard you.
That was a very quick game of Would You Rather. Deep in the woods. What chocolate do you like? Do you have, they don't have Cadbury. They like,
I don't think they have Cadbury.
yeah, they would have Cadbury.
No, Cadbury's Australian.
Okay, do you have Cadbury?
Cadbury?
Cadbury. I know they have Reese's peanut butter.
Yeah.
We have them, but they don't stock them. They're not a huge, like.
Not popular.
Yeah. Bold is sexy, Grant. See, they do have Cadbury eggs.
Oh.
Yeah, they have Cadbury. I wonder if because their chocolate is a little bit more saltier.
I reckon it is.
Yeah. I wonder whether their Cadbury is made for their taste, whether it's salty or sweet.
Our chocolate here is, to me, it tastes a lot creamier and sweeter.
Yeah.
I've tasted American chocolate a couple of times now, and it's like it's got a bit of salt in it.
Yeah.
It's not as sweet as our chocolate. Our chocolate's really sweet and creamy.
Like Godiva.
What? Godiva?
Godiva.
I like Godiva tea. Godiva, the lady who rode through the town naked on a horse with really long hair. Godiva. I'm sure it is.
Lady Godiva.
Yeah. Lady Godiva. And I think it was blonde hair, long blonde hair that covered her up a bit, and she rode through the town naked.
She said Godiva is chocolate. That might be like, is it Flash chocolate?
Flash.
Flash.
Savior of the universe.
Not the Swedish.
Swedish?
What's our dearest?
Never chocolate. Ferrero.
Yeah, but that's.
I'm pretty sure there's Ferrero in the United States. Ferrero.
Trying to think of another one that is Australian. That's a little bit flash.
Yeah, do you reckon?
Darryl Lee.
Yeah, Darryl Lee. Melissa's from the UK. Do you reckon the American chocolate is salty? I reckon ours is heaps sweeter.
Well, you brought me chocolate home last night. I'll give it.
M&M's.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really chocolate. It's got chocolate inside them. Hey, Cat's family's in here. Is it Jen, Zach, or both? That's all right. We only just sat around chatting after you left Cat's family. After trivia finished, we had such a good time chatting that we said we'd do it again today.
Yeah. That's yum.
And then we had to take off all of a sudden too. We closed out our chat when we were doing a live stream yesterday because Collette was a bit late for her hair appointment.
I know. I thought it was
got all of her hair done.
Thought it was 2 o'clock, but it was 1 o'clock, so it was just mad dash to the hairdressers. And we didn't leave there. The kids met us in town. Sorry. And they got their hair cut too. So they got off the bus in town and walked up to the hairdressers. It's just Zach right now. Jenny's doing dinner.
Thanks for joining us, Zach.
Thank you.
Yeah, Collette was there for ages, and then I got my head shaved while I was there, and then just after that, the boys turned up, so it was really good timing.
Deep in the Woods has them. They have MMMs.
I hadn't seen that flavour before. That's Neapolitan. I mean, they're all pretty much the same, but it's just different colours. So that's only pink, white and chocolate M&Ms.
So it's ice cream.
Yeah, Neapolitan.
Ice cream.
They're on special too. I grabbed a few things that were on special last night.
He says, it's my pleasure. It's always fun to chat with you guys. We were discussing whether we do an open panel, but nobody wants to come up with us.
There's quite a few people in here.
Hey, Lisa could come on.
Yeah.
Lisa, do you want to come on?
We've never had anyone on panel before.
Oh, Pam and Rick.
Oh, yeah, we did too.
Yeah. We had them on panel. But
were they on our panel or were we on theirs?
No, they were on ours.
Well, we've been on theirs too, but
yeah,
up in the fish room, they were on our panel.
Yeah.
And we haven't done it since then.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, no one has to come on, but if you want to, you're more than welcome to hop up on panel.
Zach says
Zach could come on.
Come on.
Oh, come on, Eileen. Oh, I swear now, Eileen.
Oh, no, I'm naked.
Woo! Hey, Lisa, bald is beautiful.
I've got.
Oh, Diva, I released it. We've got footage. There it is, sitting right there.
The snake's here.
Yeah, the release went really good. It was about 5 foot.
Yes.
Yeah, about 5 foot long, the python, and it still had the lump in its belly from the pigeon. So you could make out where the pigeon was in its belly. And we had no problems releasing it at all. Found a really good spot for it. Right up the end of our road, goes right up towards the water catchment.
Yeah.
So there's a really good spot right up there, a long, long way from any sort of houses or people or anything. So it was perfect.
She said, I'm not that bold.
Throw a towel on, Lisa. Yeah, just on your head.
And Zach, do you want to wait until Jen finishes her live stream? Because she's live streaming
Lisa
her dinner.
means she's not that bold or not that bald?
I don't know. Maybe she heard you say bold instead of bald.
The bold and the beautiful.
Diva got a possum out of her hen house the other night.
Cool. I think your possums are a little bit different to ours. Your possums look like they got bigger teeth and mouths.
And probably bigger tails.
Oh, I don't know about that. We got ringtail possums. They've got good sized tails.
He got relocated. The cutest that I've ever seen here.
Yeah, nice, Diva.
Is the what is it?
The little glider possum.
Yes, the little glider possum.
Yeah. Hey, Lisa Arky's talked about glider possums before, I think, the little sugar gliders. So you can buy them around the world to keep them. We have them wild here, Lisa. It's not very often you see them, though. And we saw one last year, didn't we, come on our veranda?
Yeah, it might have got
watch the cats.
spooked.
You got to watch the cats don't get them.
It might have got spooked because it came into the veranda and they don't normally come close to people.
G'day, HC Aqua.
Hey, HC Aqua.
Yeah, they are just so gorgeous, those little sugar gliders.
Grabbed him by the back of the neck and in the trap he went.
Yeah. Like most animals, hey, you got to grab them sort of around the back of the neck or the shoulders where they can't spin around and bite you as well.
Is there a difference between a possum and an opossum?
I reckon there is. One, when you grab them, they go, oh! And normal possums, they're all right. They don't say nothing.
Make a sound. You die.
No, I'm not sure. I don't think we have opossums here. I think opossums are in another country, probably America.
Shannon says it's the same thing.
Oh, is it? I know there's different sorts of possums. Like we have the brush-tailed possums here. And they're like more squat than the possums I've seen on TV from America.
Hey, Johnny Lee, welcome in.
How you going?
Tonya says her brother's family has a sugar glider. I think they paid $200 for it.
Really? But I'd take it to sell them like that. They must be able to breed them in captivity.
I'm not sure.
They'd have to, because they couldn't take them from the wild to sell them because they're protected native species.
We got a Pro Gamer King says, hi, can you donate some money on my channel? I got no money to donate.
I'll make a deal with you, Programmer King. You donate $50 to our channel, and after you do that, I'll donate $40 to your channel.
G'day,
and then we can do that every day for a year if you want.
Stephen Wood said, sure, go Kramer. Would 1 billion be okay? We're going really well, Johnny Lee. How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
Okay, no worries. I'm fixing to send you a message.
Gotta love carpet pythons. Hey, we're just talking about snakes only a couple of minutes ago. Not yesterday, the day before, a friend rang me up from the other side of town, and he's got like a shade house that he's converted into a really big sized pigeon cage. So he's got table chairs and plants in there, but he's also got he had 5 pigeons flying around. Now he's got 4. He rang me up and said, I've got a big python in my cage and it's got one of my pigeons in its belly. Do you want to come and get it? So I went around there and picked it up, brought it home, but it had a little bit of an injury on the back of its head. So I kept it overnight and just made sure it was okay the next day, and it was still fine. So I let it go yesterday.
Sorry, I was waiting for you to speak now. Finish speaking now. I can, as many as you want, I think, Melissa, as long as it doesn't lag or something. I'm not sure.
I've seen people with like 9 people up on the panel.
Yeah.
They got so many squares it starts to look like the Brady Bunch opening. Here's a story of a lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls.
Yeah, just get back here for a minute.
Yes, that was a gotta love carpet pythons. It was a beautiful carpet python. It was about 5 foot long with a pigeon in its belly, still had the big lump. So I brought it home and just made sure it was still all right. And once it was good the next day, we found a perfect spot right up the road, right away from many properties and houses and stuff. And there's a water catchment up there, heaps of water and little trees. So we let him go up there yesterday and he loved it.
Hey, ZZ78, welcome in.
Oh, you can get 10 through Hangouts.
Okay. If you can read that. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll leave that open then there.
Finger on the trigger.
Great, love that you do that. Yeah, I went up with him too, and I was
ZZ78.
When you were releasing him, like you put him down, and he started heading towards me, and he grabbed him again and faced him the other way, so he goes out towards the water.
Yeah,
otherwise you would have heard me scream and had running away.
The only worry I had with that snake was somehow he'd managed to damage the back of his head, and I just wanted to give him a night so it sealed over a little bit so the ants and stuff didn't get straight into him.
Hey, Carolina Man.
Hey, Carolina Man.
Okay, I might be brave when someone else goes on. Okay, well, Jen and Zach will come on when she finishes streaming her dinner. And
is that Melissa?
Yeah.
I'd like Melissa to come on because then everyone can hear her accent too.
She said she wants to, but she's a little bit nervous at the moment. And I've got to remember.
Just do it, Melissa. You don't have to talk heaps if you don't want to, because we can still talk as well.
Yeah. So you'll be on with us, and it will just go back and forth. So when you speak, it will go to you. And
when you speak, we try and be quiet.
Yeah.
So we don't cut each other off.
Yeah. I've got to remember how to do it and where I get the link from.
Oh, most of them are pretty good, Johnny Lee, the snakes. We've got a lot of really venomous ones here, but you just be a lot more careful with them.
Wish I could keep a snake as a pet, but I'm glad they are not in the wild.
Oh, they're not in the wild there. Where are you, HC Aqua? Are you in Canada?
Shannon can't handle spiders. Well,
there's a picture going around the internet here.
I don't know whether it's real or not. Deep in the Woods sent it to me. It's a spider because we've had bad floods up further north, and a big spider apparently got rescued out of the floodwaters. Now, I can't see how big it is because I can't gauge what it's like. It's on a stick, but you can do trick photography. So I don't know how big it is, but apparently it's really huge.
There's nothing really to compare its size to in the footage either.
Yeah.
So it could be like a really small stick and it looks like a bigger stick.
Yeah, I know. And which would make the spider look really huge.
But it's not impossible. I mean, we do get big spiders, and if it's up north, it could have come out of the rainforest. And could have come from anywhere in the floods. But I'd say the footage just makes it look a lot bigger than it actually is.
The biggest one we have seen is a huntsman. Remember that? We were living out on different property on an orchard. And there was one which was as big as...
Oh, it was bigger than my hand.
Bigger than your hand.
And I've got reasonable sized hands.
Yeah, have a look. Oh, it helps if we have the same... So that's...
Oh, look, they're the same.
He's got really big hands. So the spider was bigger than his hand. And it was on the car, inside the car. No, it wasn't inside the car. It was on the outside of the car. We got one of the kids to go inside and put his face out to it.
Oh, on the inside of the glass. On the
inside of the glass. No worries, Cheryl. Take care.
See you, Cheryl. Thanks for popping in.
That's a huge spider. Yeah, it was a big spider.
They get big, but they're not venomous either. And they're called huntsmen because they hunt for their food. They don't make webs to catch them. They're able to spin web, but they don't actually make webs to catch their food. They chase after it and catch bugs. Yeah. So that's why they're called huntsmen. So they're not venomous, but if they bite you, it hurts.
Everybody's no, I don't do spiders.
I've got to research what I've been calling crab spiders. I don't know what they're really called. But there's spiders we get out here. They're good size and they look really mean. And they make a really strong web. Hey, it's like a gold colour.
And then when you walk into it, you do the spider.
Gotta love carpet pythons is in our neck of the woods. She's in Queensland as well. So you know what I'm talking about. Hey, gotta love carpet pythons. Those spiders out in the yard, I call them crab spiders. They're a fair size. They're not as big as huntsmen, but they're pretty big and they make a really strong web.
Hey, Mark. Shannon says another good name for a huntsman is a spider. Is a nightmare.
You wouldn't want to wake up with one on your face, would you? No. They stay away from you, though. Like all animals, they know humans are dangerous.
I'm pretty slack when it comes to cobwebbing because...
And this is an old country house in the middle of like fields and we haven't got screens on the windows or anything.
This is my excuse for not cobwebbing. They catch the mosquitoes and like we have lots of mosquitoes and sometimes if Grant's mowed, the mosquitoes come in plague and you get thousands and thousands of them. And they all get caught up in the spider webs and they don't bother us. So that's my excuse for not cobwebbing as often. Carolina.
Brown recluses, I'm pretty sure we do. Again, gotta love carpet pythons, might know a little bit more than me, but I'm pretty sure we have brown recluses here, Carolina man.
And
Sydney funnelwebs. Sydney funnelwebs are really venomous. Very venomous.
I saw recently someone said that there was a wolf spider in the next township. I don't mind them. They're just for me called a common garden spider.
Yeah. Okay, you get the golden orbs. They're really common here too. They make a lot of webs in the garden. Golden orbs. They're also called St. Andrews because they make a cross in the middle of their webs. St. Andrews spiders, I think. They're also really common in the garden. But those crab spiders, Mum's got a big one at her place, and I was looking at it the other day.
Yeah, Jen and Zach said they'll be ready in about 5 minutes. Now I got to learn how to
do panel.
I've forgotten how to get the link. I don't know where I get the link. Oh, up here. It's all right. I think I remember now.
You'll have to bear with us while we try and set up panel because...
Okay, so I've got the link. That was too easy.
Oh, you got it already.
Okay, so now how do I close that? And, okay, I'll send it to your Twitter. And, Melissa, I'll send it to you so it's there if you want to join. Okay.
I'll go for Green Livings in here too. Welcome in.
Sorry, just excuse me for a minute while I do this.
Colette's just playing around with links and trying to set it up so people can come on panel if they want.
Okay, message.
So Jen and Zach are going to join us on panel?
Yep, I'll send them the link.
Cool.
So that's through Twitter.
That means Jen must have finished dinner.
She said 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so the link sent Zach, and now I have to find the Kiwi family. The Kiwi
family is Melissa from the UK. Must be starting to get late for Melissa now.
Okay.
It'd be after midnight, wouldn't it? It'd have to be close to midnight in the UK.
No, I haven't messaged her before. There we go. So the link is sent, Melissa. So it's just there if you want to, and it's just an option. No pressure. If you don't feel like it, that's fine. Nearly 1 a.m.
Okay, I thought it'd be after midnight.
You could have...
The worst spider, in my opinion, is the white-tailed spider. I don't mind venomous spiders, but the white-tailed spider, what's that called? It starts with N. There's a word for it. Eats your muscle and eats your body away.
It eats the flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Macrom, I forget the proper word for it, but it once they bite you, the bite festers up and ulcers, and it eats away a lot of your body. Sometimes you have to end up getting amputated.
Yeah, you end up amputated because of it.
And we have those around here. I have seen them, but not very often.
White-tailed deer. That's what they might call them.
No, that's a white-tailed deer. Oh. That's an actual deer. No, white-tailed spider I'm talking about, their body's like a cigar shape. Obviously not as big, but they've got like that elongated body. And then right on the end of their tail or their body is a little white spot.
Hey, New Jersey.
Hey, New Jersey.
Gotta love Python. Said one bit her son's finger and he nearly lost his finger.
Oh. Yeah, in one of the other houses we used to live in, you used to get them in the bathroom a bit sometimes, eh?
She said that's what a brown recluse is.
Okay.
Hey, young Deez and Jay. Hey. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Ticks scare me. We had a cow, well, the landlord actually had a cow that came, he got it from somebody else, and it was very lame. It couldn't walk. It was paralyzed. When it came here, it
couldn't walk, and I nursed it.
Yeah, I've got photos of it somewhere. And it wouldn't walk. And
see ya. Thanks for the view, though.
Thanks for the view. I'll do this first.
Yep.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Don't forget, anyone's welcome to report people too if they put anything offensive.
Yeah. Okay, so where's it going?
The more reports they get on their channel, YouTube's likely to do away with the whole IP address.
Which one was it? It was that one, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so sorry, Jen and Zach, hang on.
That's all right.
I'm just dealing with a troll.
Putting the boots on.
Fun.
Okay.
It's only a young one, though.
Yeah, it's only a young one.
Baby troll.
Very inexperienced. I don't know how to. I won't say that out too loud. I don't know. I've forgotten how to do all this. I've forgotten how to do it all. Okay, there we go.
How you going, couch potatoes?
Okay.
How are you?
Hey?
We are doing great.
We can't see the
Oh, you
chat.
look pretty tonight too, Jen.
Yeah, your hair looks lovely.
Thank you. You guys look fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
Minus
I try my best.
Day hats and whatchamacallums.
Yes, no hats or anything, but we still got the background. I was going to take the background down, but I thought, well, it's St. Paddy's Day on Saturday, so I'll leave it up.
It's
We
not.
got our TSJ balloons up.
So
You have to work out.
I'm
When to
working
stop.
on it. Forgive us for just a second.
You're right.
No, sir.
Hey, Father Frequency. This is
Oh,
very
Father frequency.
Fairy
Cool,
frequency.
Yeah, fairy frequencies, other bit, other half, other bit.
okay. Jen and Zach can ask us anything that they like.
Anything.
Anything.
And people in chat, if you haven't met Jen and Zach before,
Okay, sorry. I think we're back
yeah, you are.
Good. Sorry, we came straight from putting our kids to bed,
Yeah.
and Zach said, we're gonna go on to the Simple Joys thing, and I was like, wait, whoa, hold on. I was like, I'm not even ready. Hold on a minute. Now what you doing?
I'm trying to get it where we can see the chat and them at the same time. There we go. I think we're good.
Ooh, okay. Hi, y'all. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, Shannon, you can ask me anything. There's no guarantee I'll answer it, but you can ask me anything.
That's what I always say.
That's an
Anything?
interesting question.
Anything?
No, what Shannon asked.
What? Can I ask you anything?
Carolina Man was saying, thinks we say good day. Say it a lot quicker. Say g'day.
G'day.
G'day, mate.
No, I'm really good at this. Good day.
Yeah.
Almost.
Jen's getting there.
No, I'm not.
I love hearing the different accents, and I say it all the time, but I do mean it.
Zach doesn't do a bad g'day. He's getting heaps better. I think
G'day,
it
mate.
comes better out of a mate, out of a guy.
Oh, see, I don't say g'day as well as you.
No, but mainly men say it.
Well, what did the women say?
Hi.
I can do that. Hi.
Yeah. Oh, hey, hey.
Hi, hi.
No one says that.
I do.
You're the only one.
I mean,
Oh,
here's the kitty. She's a bit early.
She wanted to say hi too.
when I go shopping, I'll say hi, hun, or hi, Dal, or how's your day going, or anything like that.
Well, down in the South, that's how a lot of the ladies talk. They'll call everybody honey and sweetie and all that stuff. And so Jen got in the habit of doing that. And she'd always say, oh, hey, hun, you go to a restaurant and you'd be like, oh, hey, hun, I'll have a whatever and order your food. And she did that to somebody up here in the North after we moved. And they were like, excuse me?
Yeah,
What?
do
Who
they
are
get
you
offended
calling,
by
hun?
it?
They got so mad at me. And I was like, are you kidding me? I was like,
Our son, he works at a grocery store, our second eldest. He works at a grocery store. And he said to one lady.
It was an old lady. She was really elderly.
He called her darling. And she got offended and really.
She'd give it to him.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
But that's just showing a sign of respect that you acknowledge him, I think.
Deep in the woods likes our cat.
You can have her.
I've been watching a fair bit of Animal Hoarders on Netflix, and a lot of people with like 80 cats, and the mess they make of the house.
Oh my word. What is it called again?
Animal Hoarders. It's on Netflix.
Grant, have you been watching that so you can prove to Collette that you're not an animal hoarder?
That's right. I feel a lot better after I watched that. A after the O.
Yeah.
See you later, Mark. Thank you very much for popping in.
I spaced that.
I'm going to have to watch that, Animal Hoarders.
Have you got Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah, just have a look at Animal Hoarders.
I think he's saying that because he's on next season.
Oh, good on you.
No.
Wait, that was Lawnmower Hoarders, right?
He sold.
I actually sold. What, 6?
Yes.
So now you only have 30 left, huh?
I've got about 6 left. So I sold half.
That's not so bad. So what about all your other sheds and stuff? How are those coming? Are you doing good?
No.
It's been put on hold. Okay, so if you just join in the channel and don't really know anything about Grant suffers OCD. And he can't just have one item. He has to have many items.
So OCD is obsessive compulsive disorder. So that'll show its face in heaps of different ways. Some people clean heaps. Other people will wash their hands like 30 times a day. A lot of people will collect things and they have to have things in certain numbers. Stuff like that. So it's just a little offshoot of that.
Yeah.
But that's okay because we love Grant.
But I've got a couple of videos now of me trying to sort out my sheds. I sold heaps at Mum's a couple of weeks ago. I did do good. I got rid of a fair bit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's a very slow process, but I'm getting there.
My dad, Grant, I'm telling you, my dad reminds me of you in so many ways. As far as like keeping lots of stuff and like collecting things and all that kind of stuff. Cause oh my gosh, when you go into his garage, you can't even park in his garage.
You can't even walk in his garage.
Like it reminds me of his little path going through your garage there. Oh my gosh, it's just like him. He has these boxes and boxes and boxes. I'm like, and I went over there and I said, Dad, I said, do you even know what's in these boxes? Oh, honey, there's all kinds of stuff in there. I know what's in them. I know what's in them. I'm like, seriously, if I pointed at that one, can you tell me what's in there? I'd have to open it and find out, but trust me, everything in there is stuff I need. I'm like, Daddy, we're going to go here and go through this garage and whatever. I'm telling you, he is just like you, Grant.
I think a lot of people are. See, I used to just shut the doors of my sheds and not many people got to see it. But since I've done the videos, I've shown a few more people, so I'm not as embarrassed about it. But I used to say to Collette, as long as you've still got walkways, you're a collector, not a hoarder.
Do you have a certain number? He does have a certain number. His number is number 3.
3 or multiples of 3.
Oh.
Hey, gone mad.
So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, especially 21 because it adds up to 3 again, 2 and a 1.
Hey, Josh.
Or 27.
33 is a really good one because that's got 3 3s in it. I mean, 2 3s and then 333. That's why, can you grab me them pickles?
Yeah.
Just a little example. That's why I bought this brand pickles. See, it says, so anything that's got 3s on it.
It's just a condensation.
Wow. Interesting.
When I was young, I used to breathe in 3s. Now, to most people, that makes not much sense at all because you just breathe, you breathe. But when I breathed, I used to count in 3s. And that started really young. So I always had something for the number 3.
Wow. But you know what? You should, and I think I have a different view on this just because I suffer from epilepsy and seizures, and I don't think you should ever make that. What am I trying to say?
I have no idea.
Like,
I never know what she's trying to say.
I'm fundado. No, like put yourself down over your OCD, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, he doesn't.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty good. Over the last, probably 10, 15 years, everything's a lot better.
Yeah.
And got heaps of counselling and medication. Actually, some of the medication I'm on is an epileptic drug, but it's to help stabilise moods and stuff with the bipolar.
Yeah.
Sodium valproate.
Yes.
And deep in the woods, I always count when I'm walking or doing stuff too. So.
Yeah,
it's a distraction.
Yep. Well, and I like numbers and math, and so I'm always doing something with counting or numbers or something.
Yeah. Right.
Most people like some sort of rhythm or like little comfort habit.
I'll be right back.
Hold on just a second. Zach's got to go and help my son real quick, but I'm still here.
You're right.
It's the most important one, right?
Do I have to do things in threes or something bad will happen? No, not so much something bad will happen. Maybe back 10, 15 years ago, that was more of a thought pattern. But now it's just, I'm more comfortable with threes and I prefer that, but it doesn't affect me that badly that I'll worry myself if it's not.
Okay, she doesn't know how to get it working. Normally you just click the link or put the link into a browser, Melissa, and then just press join or join call, I think it is.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, Deep in the Woods said I remind him or her. I don't know if you're he or her. Whoops.
Deep in the Woods is a she.
A she. All right. We'll see. A she, he, whatever. I don't know. So it's a her. So Deep in the Woods. She said I remind her of my mama.
Well,
for people who haven't met Jen before, Jen is Pam's daughter.
Yeah.
And Zach is obviously Jen's husband.
Yeah, he's my better half. Or worse, I don't know what you want to call it. But I will tell you.
Good-looking one. Hey, Zach.
I will tell you something. I'm not like her. No. I look like her. I do look like her. But everybody says I am the sweet version of my mama. And I'm a clean version of my mama.
Our Conklin counts the ceiling and floor tiles all the time. Can't stand to be walking with someone and a post or fall comfort.
Finally found someone else.
That's your mother.
Conklin, my mum does that. She gets so upset if she calls it splitting a post.
Wow.
If we're walking down the sidewalk in town or anything, there's no way I can walk on another side of a pole or a post of any sort, or she will literally back up and do, even if it takes 6 steps, she'll go right back and go around the pole and say, don't split a pole, you don't do that.
and so I can see you, Grant, being your character and personality, walking back around and going the other way while she's going back.
Yes, he would. We went, because Grant's mum went without a car for a little while, so we were her taxi and would take her shopping, and she'd get lost. We'd have to go and find her. We said that we'd have to put a tracking device in her because she'd get lost.
That's funny.
And then in the car, she would sit in the back seat and she'd just talk constantly all the way there. And with the kids, we always, when we had too much of them in the back seat, we would say, okay, quiet game now. And they would actually play it. They would see who could be the quietest the longest. So with Mum, about halfway to the town, we say, "Okay, quiet game."
Quiet game. So she'd have to sit there and not say anything.
We try to get our kids to play the quiet game in the car. It works for like 3 seconds and then nothing.
I loved the quiet game when the kids were younger.
Our boys are so competitive, the two younger ones,
Yeah.
especially the youngest. He is really competitive. So even if it's a quiet game, he has to win.
Well,
our oldest is like that, but the other three not so much, so it doesn't take long until he wins, and then they're all talking again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just wish our kids would be quiet for 10 minutes. That's all. But they don't.
Because there's so much like travel. We have to be in a car to go for a car ride. Is to go anywhere is an hour drive. So that's where they got used to it, because it's always that long to go anywhere.
Yeah. We used to live a lot closer to the city, but where we are now, it's at least an hour to the city or any decent sort of shopping centre.
Wow, so you guys have to drive an hour out before you get somewhere decent?
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy moly, and I thought I was like away.
Yeah. Well, that's only just up the road, an hour away.
Yeah.
Well, when we lived in Atlanta, we were 10 miles from everything, and it still took us an hour to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 miles, that's nothing.
Great.
Yeah, but in rush hour Atlanta traffic, it's a long time.
Grant's been taking our eldest to work, and to go anywhere for that's an hour's drive. So.
Yeah, on a good run, it's just under. It's about 45 minutes, but most of the time it's closer to an hour. And he's only doing 4-hour shifts. So I drive him there, and it's not worth me coming home, or else I'm driving 4 hours there and back twice. So I've just been sitting there for 4 hours.
Yeah. So how much is gas there?
I think it works out to about the same. We're $1.60 a litre. But you got to remember, litres are different to gallons.
Is what? I'm sorry. What?
Almost 4 liters a gallon.
So
$1.60 times 4, $6.40, $6 a gallon.
Oh my goodness!
That's another reason you just sit there instead of driving back home.
What do you pay a gallon for petrol?
$2.30 right now.
Wow.
Last summer it was just under $2.
Wowzers. That's a lot. I think I'd just be riding my bicycle.
Okay, Melissa, you need to download the Google Hangouts app. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Google Hangouts app to be able to access it. So once you download that, you'll be able to use the link and come straight in.
Oh, is somebody
a lot of people are surprised at our prices here in Australia. Everything's a lot dearer, goods and services. But I'm starting to work out, I really don't think it's that much difference on a whole, because we have much better wages, and minimum wage is higher. Yeah. Social security payments are higher. Everything's better paid for the people. But then in return, everything else is dearer to buy.
What's the minimum wage there?
Well, it depends what industry. All the industries have different minimum wages, but I think you'd be really hard pressed to find anywhere paying less than $15 an hour.
Oh, wow.
Even waitresses would get like $18 an hour.
Yeah.
And that's not including, like, they get tips on top of that though, right?
No, Australia doesn't do tips.
Oh.
But those waitresses will get paid, at least $18 an hour, regardless of what they do and how much work they're doing. That's just their wage.
Yeah. Sorry, I've got a cough in my throat.
Well, everybody over here keeps saying they want to raise minimum wages, and All I tell them is if you raise minimum wage to $15 an hour, everything's going to cost twice as much. So you're going to break even in the end anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm starting to wonder, whether it all just works out the same. I mean, everyone's just, it's different systems, but everyone is pretty much the same once it all works out.
Yeah, the only time it makes a difference is when you travel from one place to the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, nobody tips deep in the woods. She said nobody tips for anything.
No.
I hate tipping. It just, it drives me crazy. I mean, I'll tip, but half the time you never know. Like they put a little sign up that say tips not expected or anything, but you know that's just there that they really expect a tip.
Yeah.
And then, like when you go to a restaurant, I know how much to tip. But then there's all these other places that I don't even have a clue how much you're supposed to tip. Or if you are, or, you know, you're getting off the bus and somebody's trying to grab your bags and you're like, I'll just get those myself because I don't know how much to tip you and I don't really want to.
Yeah.
That'd be really hard for us because, yeah, we got no idea.
Did you see what Conklin did?
Board wheels, sail, weed eater, engine built from the horde would make a good first vehicle for the boy.
And fuel efficient.
I think that's a great idea.
And Carol Man said he would swap places. It sounds so peaceful here. It is very peaceful.
Yeah, it really is, Carolina Man. We just rent an old farmhouse, and we're in the middle of like 270 acres.
Yeah.
That is so not fair. I wish that I lived on 270 acres.
Yeah, but we're in the middle of nowhere also. So it's, as we say, it takes a bit to travel anywhere.
And I wish I had the goats and the peacocks and the chickens and the ducks and the whatever all of y'all have. I mean,
and the world's most venomous snakes and all the spiders and all that stuff.
That's the size of eagles and.
We got lovely big eagles here. The Australian eagle is a wedge-tail eagle, and their wingspan gets about 8-9 foot.
Welcome, Samel. He said, Shamel. Welcome in.
Welcome, Shamel.
Yes, this is live.
Shamil, sorry. Shamil and JSSHNY. Is this live?
Are you alive?
I'm live.
Can I pinch you?
I think the Kiwi family wants the link again.
Okay, I'll send it again for you.
Thanks, Jen.
I don't know if I said that right. I might have totally messed that up.
That's Melissa. She's from the UK.
Well, hi, Melissa from the UK.
And she's got a 3-month baby.
Oh my gosh, I love babies. She just stole my heart.
I sent it again, Melissa.
I've always loved babies too.
Every time I say that, I'll look at Zach and he's like, no.
I like other people's babies because you can hand them back.
Agree. I'm past the baby stage. I had, after Faron, I had my tubes tied. So there's no more happening here.
No more babies here either. So
thanks, Conklin. Yes, this is a family-friendly channel.
Oh, for anyone who hasn't met us before, I'm Grant.
And I'm Collette.
Husband and wife from Australia.
And on the panel on the other side is Jen and Zach from the Couch family.
Hello, hello. And we're just old Southern folks, especially me. Like I have a really bad country accent that Grant likes to make fun of.
Oh, I don't think your country accent's that bad, Jen. It's not too bad.
Conklin says, I was debating, but it is a family channel.
There ain't nothing wrong with y'all's accent. I can understand you completely fine there.
He does amazing accents. You could do any accent and nail it.
Ah, to be sure, to be sure. Yesterday was our St. Paddy's trivia, and I was doing my Irish accent.
I know, he is so good at accents, and it drives me bonkers because I want to be like that, and I try so bad to do y'all's accent, and I cannot do it to save my life, and everybody laughs at me.
You know why, Jen? Because he's got too much time on his hands.
Well, I got too much time on my hands too when the kids are at school, but I still can't do it.
It probably comes from talking to myself for so many years.
Yeah.
So each personality has a different accent, so you just talk back and forth, right?
Yeah, that's it. When I was a kid, if I was bored sitting somewhere, because I used to sit in the hospital a lot, I used to have a lot of accidents. And I used to sit there. It was a long waiting time in the hospital, and I'd watch people walking past, and I'd give them voices. Or if they walked funny, if they had a funny sort of walk, I'd do a rhythm for them, and I'd start doing music like ba-dum, bam, bam, ba-dum, bam, bam. So that's probably how I got used to doing different voices.
As you can see with your Bob and Linda from at the pharmacy.
Yeah.
Can you do, let me see. Can you do Pinocchio?
I'd have to hear it.
I knew you wouldn't be able to pull that one off.
Can you do Russian? Russian here and Russian there.
Yes, I was rushing everywhere with my Russian accent. Ivan Drago. See, as long as I've heard it before, because I've watched Rocky, so I know what Ivan Drago sounds like. And also Rocky and Bullwinkle, the moose. Natasha, come here, Natasha. I've got something very important I must tell you. My Russian accent is not that good, but it is little okay.
See, I love it. And you know what my favorite one is that you do is what's his name? Steve Irwin. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. It's my favorite.
Crikey, would you like me to do a little bit of my Steve Irwin for you, Sheila?
Yeah, you need to do it.
I reckon you did
David
Attenborough really well.
I'd never done that one before, but I really enjoyed that, talking about the ants.
Yeah.
I thought that was really good too. Because when I watched that, I was like, wait a minute. Who is he trying to do? Because it sounded like somebody from like National Geographic or something.
Yeah, well, he does those.
I was like, that's really good. And then I heard you go, crikey.
It does, hey, Shannon. It looks beautiful, Colette's hair.
I like the purple. The light doesn't pick up the purple as much, but I like the purple in it.
When she's in the sun, the purple looks a lot better.
Oh, do you have purple in your hair?
Yeah.
Just a couple of foils in the front. The whole lot got done in like a dusty blonde, and then half a dozen foils in the front with like a really dark purple.
I want purple in my hair, and Zach's like, no. But you know what I really want is like, you know how those girls, they have like, I don't know, like underneath they have like that rainbow type pink and purple and blue and like whatever, but you can't like really see it unless, I don't know how it goes. But anyway, it's like a rainbow type whatever. And
yeah,
it's
I've been
so
thinking about getting that.
It's,
the only way you can see it is if you wear your hair up. I had an undercut. I had an undercut when I was a teenager, and he hated it, didn't you?
When I was an uppercut. When I was an uppercut.
When you were on
When I was an uppercut, where did that come from? Because you said undercut, and I was thinking uppercut for some reason. I was going to say when I was a teenager, I had a mullet.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, you had a mullet?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I really want to see a picture of that.
And then in my 20s, I used to have longer hair. My hair used to be close to the length of Colette's now.
Wow. I just don't see you like that.
I used to like my long hair.
Okay, so did you have did you ever have a mohawk?
No.
Once for Christmas.
Oh yes, you did. You did have a mohawk for Christmas one year, and he had he got it blonde. He got the top blonded, and then he got it green.
I got colours put through it.
Yeah.
I got like blonde, green, and red put through it for Christmas.
Cool.
That's all right. No need to be sorry, Melissa. You just you have to upload.
Download.
Upload. I'm so tech savvy. On the interweb thingamajig. Yeah, you have to download that Hangouts app first, and then you should be right.
Hey, Light Ghost Paranormal. I haven't seen him in a little while.
Yeah.
Hey,
how you
Tokyo
going?
Drew.
Light Ghost Paranormal is in the UK too, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Hi, everybody.
And Tokyo Drew, come in. G'day, Tokyo.
We did see Drew earlier when we were making strawberry cheesecake on our live stream. And Drew, we ate it and it was so good.
Did you make strawberry cheesecake?
That sounds delicious.
You know,
Hey,
it's my day.
Dave from GDR Productions.
You can have one of these.
In America, it's March 14th, which is Pi Day.
3.14.
Pi Day? What?
You know, the
You guys
math
have all
pi.
days.
3.14159, that number. Well, March 14th is celebrated as Pi Day because it's 314, which is the first three numbers in pi. And so I guess a bunch of math and science nerds invented that so they could eat pie and have a good excuse for it.
And so we ate pie too.
Sounds awesome.
3.14 recurring.
Yep.
And
I've never heard of it.
It was so good. Y'all need to start celebrating Pie Day then because, man, it's a good excuse for eating pie.
I'm going to have to get me some of that pie.
Shannon says he'd rather have pie than pea.
We
No,
had
pie
pies
than
yesterday. Pie with peas.
I'm pretty sure when they say pies, they're talking like sweet pies, desserts.
Wouldn't it be any pie?
I don't think so.
We have any pie.
But
Any
it's
pie.
dessert
We had
pie.
pie yesterday.
And it would have been our 14th yesterday.
Actually, the pies we had yesterday were square Conklin
Mm-hmm.
from the bakery, meat pies.
Yeah, look, Annie Confetti said in high school they used to bring pies to math class on March 14th.
Yep.
And that's what Zach was saying in his class.
Well, they all asked me because I never let them eat in my classroom. They all asked me on Pi Day, can we bring pie in and eat it? And I told them sure because I knew they'd be on spring break.
Shannon said I'm putting words in his mouth.
She's good at that.
Welcome in, Mr. Savage TV.
I got food in my mouth, sorry.
We got M&Ms in our mouth now.
I think I need a drink now to wash it down. Zach, do you think you could help Melissa get in?
Well, what device is she using?
Not
Computer,
sure.
phone, tablet?
She just said the link's not working for her.
It's an old Macintosh Apple with a wheel with a guinea pig running around inside the tower.
She said she downloaded the app, but it won't work.
Yeah, if depending on what kind of device she's on, it works mobile. It should now. Are you signed into the Google Hangouts app? You need to be signed in on the app there, and then it should just open up the conversation. How did you send her the link? Did you email it or tweet it?
By Twitter.
You might try emailing it to her on just the ad. There's a little button on the in the middle on the left there where it shows all your controls that has a plus. And it says you can invite, and if you email it to her Gmail linked account, then that should take her right in when she gets it.
Okay, and then we need Melissa's Gmail.
Okay, so I need her Gmail.
Or email.
I might be able to get it. No.
Tokyo Drew, any pie, any shape is perfectly fine. he wondered. Ooh, what is that?
Well, it's not a dessert.
It says I was
it's like a pot pie, but it's mincemeat.
Ew, gross. Oh, she said she was in a combo, but nothing else.
Then once you get there, click on the little video camera, and it should take you in.
It sounds like you're nearly there, Melissa.
I have no idea how to do it. I just...
she's almost in.
Once you're in the conversation, just click on the video camera.
There we go.
So you're nearly there. Just hit the video camera.
And then you might have
to...
Hey,
you've been like Paranormal. I haven't seen you in ages. You doing all right, mate? Excuse me.
I might tap on the wall.
Jen, have you seen our magic wall before? Jen and Zach, have you seen the magic wall before?
I have not seen that before. Sorry.
I'll show you how it works. All right, we'll see what happens in 5 minutes.
Been looking after his family.
Okay, I hope everything's going all right then. Light Ghost Paranormal.
I kind of think Melissa is still stuck out in Hangouts land.
Yeah. We might have to work on that with her.
Once you get it, it seems so easy, but trying to figure it out the first time can be confusing.
Yeah.
Grant looks so different without his glasses on.
Oh, this is fine.
Wow! Oh, you do too.
Do you reckon I look different with them off?
No, you look pretty much the same when you take them off.
Y'all are so funny.
Yeah, see, I only need mine for long distances. I don't need them for reading.
I'm just the opposite. I need mine for reading, but not for anything else.
Yeah, me too. I have different
ones. Better.
Hey, those are cool.
These are my Clark Kent ones.
You look like a cool dude in those.
There you go.
They say to tap to where it should be a green bar saying.
Stand on your screen until it adds you.
Yep.
Light Ghost Paranormal can jump up on the panel if he wants.
Yeah, I don't follow him though, so I don't know how to get him. Is he on Twitter?
I'm not sure. You're more than welcome to hop up on panel if you want Paranormal.
It's super great.
Bum ba da bum, bum bum ba da bum.
It was when he was wearing the bow tie yesterday and the hat. He didn't have a shirt on, and he was dancing around.
That's funny.
Looking all
here's her email.
I told Collette it was my leprechaun stripper outfit.
Okay, I'll try that.
Her email right there.
Pardon me. Okay, see if that works.
The Kiwi family at gmail.com.
Yeah, I got it. I sent it already, so we'll see if that works.
Hopefully that works.
It wasn't even 5 minutes.
Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you. The magic wall.
Amazing.
Wow. I'm amazed.
Now, how much does a magic wall cost? I need one.
Magic wall. Not the magic wall.
Pardon?
How much does the magic wall cost? We want one of those.
A lot to feed.
I figured. And lots of hard work to train as well, huh?
Yeah.
That magic years costs over 20 years of your life.
How old are you guys as kids?
Gus will be 23 this year. Then we've got Griffin, who's 19. And then Fisher, who is 14 this year. And then Faron, who will be 12.
Wow. And so you have all boys then?
Yes.
4 boys.
Poor Collette.
I know. I'm outnumbered.
No, I think we did well to have all boys. When we were having kids, I wanted girls, but now that I'm older, I'm really glad we didn't.
But now the two oldest ones have got girlfriends, so I get the girls that way.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Well, and I don't know how it is there, but in America, the tradition is that the bride's family pays for the wedding.
I think it's all put in together now.
I still think Melissa's lost.
Deep in
I
the
think
Woods
so.
wants a magic wall. Gus just said to me when he brought the coffees, and we should make that our next T-shirt. Knock on the magic wall.
When someone bangs on the wall, when I bang on the wall, somebody yells out,
Quit banging on the damn wall.
For real?
It's like having somebody live above you and you're banging them.
Uh-huh.
We've never ever had anyone live above us.
No.
You've always been the people living above them?
Yes, we do. Rats. I started saying help you. Maybe you might have to Google to help you. That's as magic as it gets.
If there is anyone else in chat that wants to hop up on panel, you're welcome to hop up and have a chat with us all.
Yeah.
Can we
And I was going to say Jack and
Collette calls you Jack and Zen sometimes.
I get called Hen sometimes. Zach and Hen, so I guess that works.
you're welcome to ask us anything if you like.
And Kiwi was never heard from again.
So, how long have you two been together?
Not yet. Sorry. 29 years this year.
Congratulations.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I met him when I was 15.
I think that congratulations was.
Yes, it's commiserations. I was 15 when I met him.
Wow.
Okay.
So we've been married almost 14 years.
Wow. We've been married 4 years.
Almost 13 years.
Hey, Big Love, good to see you.
Whatever. Are you for real?
Yeah. We got married in 2005. She skipped a year somewhere.
I did. I mean, you know, I'm trying to get a better present. Come on. Man. I tried. I'm just saying.
And we got married on the 29th of March, 2012?
Cool.
No, 2014.
I'm no good with years.
2014.
So it's almost you guys' anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nelly. Yeah, that'd be good, Annie. I'd really like that.
So do you guys have
It'd be
anniversary
good to do a
plans?
hangout with Turbo.
No, not as such. It all depends on what everybody's working.
We haven't really had a honeymoon yet.
We never had a honeymoon. We just couldn't afford it at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be so wonderful for y'all to go on a honeymoon sometime.
Well,
that's all right. We didn't have a wedding.
No, and growing, while the kids were young, we never ever went away either. The longest we went away was for an overnight stay at a health retreat, because I don't like my kids going to too many people, so I don't get babysitters.
We haven't really got many people we can trust to leave them with.
Yeah, so so I've had the kids full time for 23 years.
Well, in another 15 years, they'll all be out on their own, and then maybe you can go on your honeymoon.
We'll have a honeymoon in the nursing home, the old aged care. There you go. Throw one for us.
Yeah. And now it gets to the stage where, because like we've got a 23-year-old, he's old enough to babysit, and we say to the boys, "Oh, we might go away. We want to go to the snow to get away."
And they want to come with us.
They want to come with us.
Nice.
Yeah, we're not allowed to go on a honeymoon now. We've got to take them with us.
Mm.
Yep.
That's great. And now it'll be a good family moon, I guess. Not a honeymoon, maybe a family moon.
We've never seen snow properly.
No.
Well, y'all need to come visit us then. We've got plenty.
Plenty to share.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Far too much snow.
I don't know whether I could sit on the plane for 18 hours, though.
Yeah, it's a long flight. And then you get here and it's morning, but you feel like it's bedtime.
Yeah.
So I want to know, how often do y'all see those venomous snakes?
This year's been really quiet.
Yeah.
Haven't seen any. But last season, I saw probably 3.
Yeah. Well, we're only just saying that because the snake that he's just gone and relocated is the first snake we have seen all season.
When we say season, we're talking about the warmer months because that's when they're out and about. So sort of summer, spring, start of autumn.
Yep.
That's nice, Gilbert.
You want to watch no one picks you and you end up on the stove, mate? That'd be terrible.
Well then, crikey.
Minnesota.
But those, the brown snake here is the world's second most venomous, and early last year we had one of those in the boys' bedroom. That was up in the house.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That
Melissa, I'll send you a message with so far in the future we'll be able to go from there. I'll try and find a step-by-step for you, and we'll just hopefully be able to go from there.
That would scare me half to death.
I actually called my mate who's a proper snake catcher. I'm not a proper snake catcher. I mainly just do pythons and stuff like that. But I called my mate who's got the proper licenses and everything. Hang on.
Bless you.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, he's got the proper licenses to do the venomous ones. And I called him. He came and got out the bedroom. Because at the time I only had one hand. One hand was injured.
You had that?
Wow.
So by proper license, you mean he has insurance in case he gets bitten?
No, you need
No, just licenses through the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency. Because those snakes we're talking about, the venomous ones, they're all protected.
All snakes are protected.
Yeah. But I mean, even the venomous, dangerous ones.
If I saw one, it'd be a shovel to the head or something.
Yeah, well, see, you'd get fined.
And I'd be reporting you as quick as I could.
because you're not allowed to kill them.
You can report me all you want because it's legal here.
I thought you meant if you were in Australia.
Hey, Turbo.
That's why I don't live there.
Yeah. Yeah, you get big trouble if you kill them.
No.
Why?
That's
I
like-
would. Ugh.
A lot of people here say only good snake is a dead snake, and I really don't like that saying at all.
Yeah, you need licenses for lizards. Also, what else? Most animals.
Just about everything.
Yeah, turtles.
I don't agree with any good snake is a dead snake. Snakes have lots of good uses, but I just don't want any poisonous ones in my house or around my yard.
Do you have many there though?
No, we have mostly garter snakes here where we live. That's about it.
And are they venomous?
No.
No.
Now down in Georgia where we live.
Doesn't worry me at all.
What's that?
If a snake's not venomous, it doesn't worry me at all.
Yeah. Well, unless it's an 18-foot python.
A python.
Yeah. Hey,
But
Gilbert
down
says
in
he's a snake
Georgia,
catcher. He's caught an anaconda before.
I wasn't even going to address because he's on another planet.
I'm going to agree with you.
Garter is in women's underwear, lingerie.
As a pet. Isn't that cute?
That's what a garter is, isn't it? Isn't a garter part of women's lingerie?
No, it's not lingerie.
Oh,
It's
hold
just
stockings up.
it goes around your leg.
Goes from your knickers to your stockings.
No,
Yeah.
not your knickers.
Oh. A garter. Oh, that's what you take off at the weddings, a little band that goes around your leg.
Yes, baby.
Well, what's it for?
To look pretty.
Oh.
to
Do you
look
have
for
one
a
of that?
dress where no one will ever see it.
Here in the U.S., the men take those off the women's legs. I don't know about there in Australia.
Yeah.
For the wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tradition here. And then just, you know how the bride throws the bouquet
Yep.
for the bridesmaids to catch? Here the husband throws the garter for the guys
Yep.
to catch.
That's what we do here.
They fling it like this and hit somebody in the head with it. No.
For my brother's wedding, he went up under the dress and pulled the dress over himself, and he came out with the garter in his mouth.
Yeah, that's normal.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well-
we were a little bit more reserved.
Yeah, we didn't go that far with anything.
I've seen guys driving around with them on their rear vision mirrors in the car. Like,
I think that's kind of cheesy myself, but
Yeah.
that's just
Welcome in. Bob here said I was watching Fortnite and this came up in my recommendation.
awesome.
Cool.
cool.
Fortnite. Our sons play Fortnite.
Yeah, our kids love Fortnite. That's the same in the UK. You can ping it at your mother-in-law.
Bing. Yeah, well, welcome in, bub. I'm Grant, and my
I'm
wife
Collette.
Collette, and we're in Australia.
G'day.
And g'day, mate. And we've got
And this is very different from Fortnite.
Just a little bit.
Ben and Zach on panel with us.
Hello, bub. Nice to meet you.
Here in Kentucky, we throw a shoe instead of a garter belt, Shannon reckons. I thought that was just at press conferences with your presidents.
Oh, what about that time that someone threw a sandwich at our Prime Minister?
Someone threw a sandwich at him at a school, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, he went to visit a school for like a press promotion, and they're taking photos of him, and someone threw a sandwich at him.
Well, guys, it is almost 8:50, and we go live at 9. So it has been a pleasure being on your stream. We love you guys, and
Thank you very much for joining us, Jan.
Thanks
Really
for joining us,
appreciate
Jen
it.
and Zach.
Good to
Thank
see
you
you, Zach.
for having us on your panel. I greatly
You're welcome.
appreciate it, and we'd love to come back. And we'd love to have you on our stream, mate.
Thanks for trying to help with the hangouts too,
Yeah.
Zach. Appreciate that, mate.
And excuse the Australian accent.
Oh, that's what that was.
It's very British.
That was a very poor attempt at my Australian accent.
Thanks heaps for joining us on panel, and good luck with your stream. We might catch you over there later on.
All right. Well, good night from us and good day to you.
And it's a good night from him.
Bye, guys.
No night. See you later on. Thanks, Zach and Jen.
Conklin, do you want to come up on panel?
Conklin, do you want to come on panel? Conklin just said Jen is from London.
Cheerio.
Cheerio then. Cup of tea, love. Would you like a cup of tea and a crumpet with that g'day?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she's sweet, eh, Jen?
No, he says he's good.
Okay. Tally-ho.
Trying to pick. I'd love a cuppa, thank you. A cup of tea.
Cup of tea. Is Melissa still with us?
Yeah, she is, but
Because I was going to ask Melissa, I reckon Jen sounds a little bit more British than Australian when she tries the accent.
yeah.
I was going to ask Melissa what she thought, because she's actually in the UK.
Deep in the woods, Boston accent, park the car in the yard. That was my very bad.
I think that was with an Australian accent.
Hi, Hungry. What did I just get into? He says. Just
Them
a
flaming dingoes are at the back door again, love.
Just a bit of chit chat. Yep, I got it. See, I got it.
You got it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do Boston accent?
I must be able to if it's written for me.
How you doing?
How you doing? That's the extent of.
No, how you doing is New Yorker. How you doing? Hey, I'm walking here.
Conklin says, my hair's a mess and I've got no makeup on.
Just quickly throw a bit of lippy on, you'll be right.
That's what Shannon says. Yes, she thought the same.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting there, though.
Hey, forget about it.
Forget about it. I like hearing the different accents.
Do a London Cockney accent.
Yeah, leave it out, Gov. The motor's running outside. I suggest you hit the frog and toad, mate. That's Cockney, I think. Is that Cockney? Yeah, leave it out, Gov.
Grant, you do a great Southern accent.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, you just actually watched a young Ellen DeGeneres, didn't you?
Yeah, really young. What was she on? Johnny Carson.
Beckbot says, Stu, forget about it, but in your lady voice.
In my lady voice. Forget about it.
That's not it.
Yeah, leave it out, Gov. Hit the frog and toad. Someone asked frog and what? Frog and toad. Frog and toad is rhyming slang for road.
Frog and what?
Frog and toad, road.
That's like.
Or dead horse is sauce.
Or China plate is
me old
mate.
mate. Yeah. Oh.
You had a mind blow.
I did. I went to do Cockney. Here. Leave it out, Gov. Me old China plate. Want to buy a motor, me old China plate? I got the motor for you. Come and check this out, eh?
like Ghost Paranormal says, I'm from north of England. Don't sound like the southern England.
He's from northern England, you see. They
No.
speak much more rounded in the north
Yeah.
of England, I believe. I don't know. Is North England more like Kensington?
Some people deep in the woods, hey. That's the Big Brother UK. What are they? What's like Geordie Shore? It might be Geordie Shore. No, what's the other one that's in the UK? Is it Geordie Shore? Because the people
I don't know. I thought Geordie Shores was like an English version of Real Housewives or Kardashians or something like that.
No, Geordie Shore is for young'uns. Yeah, there's so many different accents in
Wash
England.
the clothes. Wash the clothes, love. Yeah. I think I sound a little bit like Ringo Starr. Ringo Starr. That's more of a Liverpool accent, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know exactly where they're all from, but I just know a couple of little sentences from each sort of accent.
Different states here, they have different ways of pronouncing things too. That's like Adelaide is more rounded. I think they're more English influence.
Hey, FFP and Hungry 420, welcome in.
Hungry 420 is a little bit young, I think. He's a Yorkshire lad.
Oh, a Yorkshire lad. A Yorkshire lad. I don't know if I got it right or not, but I imagine Yorkshire lads talking like this.
Geordie Shore is in Newcastle, North England.
Throw me down the stairs, my hat. Oh, say things sort of half backwards. That's like we had our cousin married an young English man, and he would call the pram or the stroller a pushchair.
A pushchair.
Or the hose in the garden, he would call it a hose pipe. He would use weird little things that seemed just like they were around the wrong way.
But for that neck of the woods, it wouldn't be around the wrong way. That's how they speak.
Yeah.
It's like we speak funny too.
Yeah, I'm sure we do.
We speak and sound funny. Melissa has family in Yorkshire.
Yorkshire pudding. Wallace and Gromit is Yorkshire.
Conklin, his hose pipe there too. We just say hose.
Really? I'd never heard it before. He said, over there near the hose pipe. I went, what? Near the what? Near the hose pipe. Buggies. I'm slowly starting to learn words for everything else. And when I'm doing vlogs, I try and use a couple of words to describe things just in case people get confused, because I'm realizing how different it is around the world.
Do you like your beer, BB and Bullet? The only beer you drink is 4X, don't you?
I've tried a couple of different ones lately, but 4X is the main beer in Queensland.
Grant says, thank you very much, like Elvis. Please and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This next song I like to dedicate to my one and only Collette. She's been the love of my life for as long as I can remember. And I'd just like to dedicate this song to her. Are you lonesome tonight? Is your heart filled with pain? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Oh, thank you very much.
There you go, puppy breath.
Now,
Elvis has left the building.
I'd like a burger now after that. I'd like a big burger.
Our Conklin would be disappointed you didn't do the
Yes, just for you, Conklin. Hang on, gonna move back a
You
little
need
bit.
to stand on your tiptoes. What are the kids all doing now,
There ain't
Dave?
nothing but a hound dog, head crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine.
What is the kids doing now? What funny dance?
The floss.
The floss.
Oh, there he goes.
Woohoo!
See all those donations just rolled into the PayPal after that.
I know, look.
Eh?
Everybody's
Scandalous. Oh, Elvis, keep that pelvis far from me.
look at me, I'm Sandra Day.
Blousing in virginity.
That boat sailed long ago.
Can't go to bed till I'm legally wed.
I can't. I'm Sandra Day. Elvis.
Would you rather?
Yeah, we were playing Would You Rather, but then it got stopped.
Would you rather
The long pause is not good.
spend a day with Elvis or JFK?
Elvis.
If you could bring one back from history, from the past.
Elvis.
I'm sure he'd say, thank you very much.
Hello, Southern Mama.
Hello, Southern Mama. Oh, would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar.
Look, everybody agrees with me,
Elvis.
Elvis.
Maybe I should have made it another musician. How about, would you rather bring back Elvis or Michael Jackson?
Elvis.
Elvis. Would you rather bring back Elvis or Prince?
Like Ghost Paranormal says, I think he would be all sugar. I'm in heaven. Bobby Rap says.
Heaven must be there. Well, it's just got to be there. Heaven.
Elvis, Prince,
Ooh,
Ozzy Osbourne,
someone chose Prince.
Sharon. Also, while we're getting on people, bringing rest in peace, Stephen Hawkins.
Yeah, Stephen Hawkins just passed.
Yeah.
Would you rather Britney or Christina? Probably Christina.
Hendrix or Kurt
Although
Cobain.
Britney's probably in real life a bit more dramatic and entertaining and more of a train wreck.
Grant, can you sing Buddy Holly?
Probably. I'll just have to take a second to think about Buddy Holly. I just got a mind blank.
No good asking me.
Just give me a title and I'll get started and I'll remember him. It's
Yeah.
because I still got Elvis in my head.
Who said it? Any Confetti. If you can give him a song, Any Confetti, he'll try and do it for you.
Once I get one song, I'll remember him.
Madonna. deep in the woods.
Oh, definitely Madonna over Gaga.
My name is Christina, and I'm here.
Pretty, 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 pretty Peggy Sue. Oh, Peggy. My Peggy Sue. Well, I love you, girl, and I need you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue. Pretty, 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 pretty Peggy Sue. Oh, Peggy. My Peggy Sue. Well, I love you, girl, and I need you, Peggy Sue. Every day it's a getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Friends like this will surely come my way. Hey, hey, hey. All my friends said go ahead and ask her. I can remember bits and pieces.
Night, FFP.
Every day it's a getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like this will surely come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Every day it's a getting longer, going faster than a piece of bologna.
Yes, he does really well with the old songs. He's got an old soul. No. No.
What's some more Buddy Holly now? I like Buddy Holly, I just can't remember his songs.
Tiptoe through the tulips.
Tiptoe through the tulips.
Yeah.
He had a really weird voice, Tiny Tim. Tiptoe through the tulips with me. Not really.
And where is he?
Bye, Gilbert. What's eating Gilbert great these days?
For the view, Gilbert.
What's eating Gilbert?
Slipknot.
It's so easy.
It's so easy to
Fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy. Oh, it's doggone easy. Doggone easy. Doggone easy. Yeah, I go on my heart again. Oh, it's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy.
For your 33rd birthday, I got him a karaoke machine, hired out a karaoke machine. I was pregnant with Faron, and I didn't get up and sing at the party, but the next day we had the karaoke machine to ourselves, and I was heavily pregnant. And I got up there and did Hey Big Spender.
Hey Big Spender. Bam! And she would throw her stomach and big pregnant belly to the side. Bam! Hey Big Spender. Bam! 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 And this big belly, it was so cute.
Because Faron's birthday's in April, and so I was probably 8 months pregnant.
And she was huge with him.
Faron Young.
Well, it's 4 in the morning, and what's more, the dawning just woke up the warning in me. Wishing I'd never met her, knowing if I'd forget her, how much better off she would be. Well, it's 4 in the morning, and what's more, the dawning just woke up the warning in me. It's been ages since I've done Faron Young. Hello, Walls. How'd things go for you today?
I like Hank Williams. Do Hank Williams.
Hank Williams?
Mm-hmm.
Start me off. Oh, I know a Hank Williams one.
Okay.
Put another log on the fire. Cook me up some bacon and some beans. Did he do that one?
I'm not sure. You could know Hank.
I want to live fast, love hard, die young, and leave a beautiful memory. I don't want slow walking or sad singing. Let him have a jubilee. I want to leave a lot of happy women, Thinking pretty thoughts of me. I want to live fast, love hard, die young, and leave a beautiful memory.
And did you ever find the Red Back Spider song?
No.
I'm gonna see if I can have a quick
Excuse me,
Google.
sorry, my voice is a bit croaky at the moment.
I'll go get some water in a minute. But Slim. I'll have to get him to listen to that
Slim Newton.
By Slim Newton. I'll go get some water.
Collette just found it on Google. I'm just having a little bit of trouble remembering the different songs at the moment. If you can give me like a line or the name of the song for Faron Young, I'll probably do more if you wanted him. Are you still waiting for a link, Ghost Paranormal? Sorry. I'll have to wait till Collette gets back now. I'd be lost without Collette. Collette does all that stuff. I'm just good for sitting here and making a noise. That's about it. Hello, Walls. Yeah, just trying to remember songs. I'm having a bit of a mind blank. And there's once upon a time I could have sang just about every Faron Young song there was. For years, I just listened to him constantly. Oh, that's such a hard question, Deep in the Woods. Favourite song, because I like so many different songs. Even just in each genre, it's hard to come up with a favourite song. That would be one of the hardest things I could ever be asked to do, is just pick one song. I really like Elvira by the Oak Ridge Boys. Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, a hoomp up, a mow mow. Giddy up, a hoomp up, a mow mow. Hi, oh silver, away. Well, tonight I'm gonna meet her at the Hungry House Cafe, and I'm gonna give her all the love I can. Yes, I am. Well, she's gonna jump and holler, 'cause I saved up my last $2. We're gonna search and find man, and I sing Elvira. Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira.
And do Dolly, here you come again, looking better than a body has a right to, and shaking me up so. Oh, here I go.
Is here you come again, and here I go.
Here you come again, here I go. Imagine.
Caught him, Shannon. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
Shannon must have a supply of underwear.
He must have more than me. I'm all running out by the end of the week and searching around for undies. Imagine all the people living in harmony.
I hope they were clean deep in the woods.
Oh, Ghost Paranormal's waiting for a link.
Oh, sorry for what?
To hop on panel.
Okay, sorry.
I just remembered again. I nearly forgot.
Okay, he said the name is the same name. That's his Twitter. Okay, hang. I'll go search for you.
I love Dolly, but I can't really sing Dolly Parton songs too good at all.
Okay, search Twitter. Oops.
I was really happy to see her on the end of that new country music channel. They did a big a song with all different artists in it, doing about 3 songs in a medley for the new country music channel promotion. And right at the end of it, Dolly comes on.
Okay, I've got it. I've got it. I'm going to go back to Twitter now.
But the main song through that one I'm talking about, the new promotion for country music channel, is Country Roads. Excuse me.
You're right.
I've got a really croaky throat. And they've got they've got some new artists in there too, but they've got a lot of the old artists. And they even had Charlie Pride on for a few seconds. I was really happy to see Charlie Pride. I love Charlie Pride music. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Hey, any place is all right as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Rain dripping down the neck of my shirt like I ain't got nothing on. Tomorrow she'll probably want me back, but I'll still be just as gone. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Hey, any place is all right as long as I can forget I've ever known her. You've got to
do it this
kiss
way,
an
then.
angel good morning.
I'll have to do it this way.
Colette's trying with these links for your paranormal. She's nearly there. She's just going about it a different way now.
Yeah, because your messages, I can't message you for some reason, so I'll do it this way.
You've got to kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home.
No, it won't let me do it.
Kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone.
Nope. Okay, I'll go back to chat for a minute.
The people all try to guess.
It won't let me send you a link through the Google's Hangout like Ghost Paranormal, and your messages. I can't message you unless you add me, I think.
The secret of a happiness. All right. Some of them never learn. It's a simple thing.
Got it now.
Like a man and a woman in love. The secret I'm speaking of.
Aren't you glad that I'm doing this? You'd be totally lost. There we go.
Well, I can learn to try and do that. And you can sing for a while.
No. There we go. So he's got a link now.
Ooh, Conklin put a link up for dueling sitars.
Ooh.
That'd be interesting. Instead of banjos.
Okay, so there we go.
I don't know why, whenever I hear of dueling banjos, I think of Devil Went Down to Georgia.
You can do that too.
They might be sick of me singing by now.
No, they're throwing in requests.
Oh, are they?
John Denver, can you do any John Denver?
Thank God I'm a country boy. I didn't have much fun, but I had a...
Hello.
Hey.
Grandma's feather bed.
So, paranormal.
Right?
Yep, can hear you fine. I might turn your volume up a little bit because Grant's deaf and can't hear.
I'm
I'll try John Denver in a second. Probably Country Roads is the best John Denver song I know.
There we go.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
There we go.
So how
Take me home.
We're doing really well. How are you?
All right, welcome to the panel, Paranormal.
Glad to be here. Just call me LT or David, whatever.
Excellent, thank you. LT,
Yeah, it's just a
now
mouthful saying paranormal.
Yeah.
it's good to hear your voice again. Actually, it's been a while, and I like your voice. I've always liked your accent.
Oh, calm down. I don't swing that way.
Oh, come on, mate. Not even for an Aussie like me.
Nah, I like my Aussies female, thank you.
Okay.
Simon says.
Best I could do is have a shave and put a bit of lippy on, but I'm guessing that even won't be close enough, eh?
Nah, you're all right, mate. Yeah, long time no talk.
Yeah, I've always thought you've got a really soothing, calm voice.
I don't know if it's calm, but yeah.
That's the first time I think I have actually met LT.
Have you haven't met Collette before, LT?
No.
I've talked to her in when Lady Spitfire used to be around.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from her at all. Is she still doing anything with the channel?
No, she's disappeared. She doesn't even talk to me anymore, so I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
It's a shame. We had good laughs.
For anyone who hasn't met LT before, I met LT ages back. He's a really nice bloke from the UK.
Hi, Simon Parkinson. He said, did I say hello earlier this month or last month?
Simon? No, not this month. How you going, Simon? Good to see you,
You
mate.
can tell my voice is nothing like a southerner.
No.
Southern scum.
It sounds more Scottish.
Yeah, but not thick and heavy like
no.
Scotland, but...
Well, wee lassie, I can be from Scotland if you want me to.
Oh, there we go. There it is.
There it is.
Well, to be sure, I can be from Ireland with the wee leprechauns.
Oh, potato.
No, you keep your hands off my potatoes. I'll set my leprechaun on you. You vicious.
There we go. You can do a good leprechaun. That's much better than mine.
Now my granddad's pure Irish and my nan's pure Scottish. So I've been around Scottish
No
people
wonder.
all my life.
Yeah. See, I
spent my first 5 years of life in Ireland, living in Ireland.
Yeah.
I pick all mine up just from TV, the different voices. I don't get to hear them around Australia.
No.
No, don't you?
No, well, there's only when tourists actually there's a lot of an Irish set of criminals group going around ripping off from local businesses in our area.
Are they Irish?
Yes, they're Irish.
It's a whole like family group. There's about 8 of them, isn't there? And it's like from tiny little kids up to the grandparents, and they got the whole business worked out where the kids steal while the adults distract them, and they're going through all the businesses around this area.
Well, it doesn't matter where you're from. That's disgraceful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not saying either that that's typical of Irish people. It just so happens that they are Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't take my leprechaun on you. The only thing I've seen really of Australia is out the outback and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
parts of Australia,
that's
which
the
I
same
actually wanted to see.
That's the same for so many people, LT, and they sort of expect that we got kangaroos. Well, we have, but we live in the country. But you know, they expect that there's kangaroos in suburbia.
See,
all animals are getting pushed in towards cities.
The animals are getting pushed into his cities.
Yeah, see, we've still got so much open land in Australia, but the cities we've still got big cities as well. It's just that we've got a lot of open land to go with it.
Yeah. Hell yeah, you are.
Interrupt for a minute. Conklin says, enjoy seeing everyone. I'm going to go check out Shoot the Shit and see what's up tonight. Bye all. And he said, okay, I'm back. Okay, welcome back, Conklin.
Welcome back, mate. That was a quick trip.
And the Kiwi family's still up. They'll be getting on late there now.
Has anyone in chat got any questions for LT from the UK? Because normally they hit me up with all the Australian questions, LT.
Well, BB and Bullet are apparently some of the strongest Australian beers, and I love them because I love them strong beer.
Australian.
Oh,
Never heard of them.
VB, or he's calling it BB. Is it VB?
Oh, we've got BB, Victorian.
No, BB. No, BB and Bullet. It's normally, I think it's normally drunk in the outback of, outback towns
Darwin.
and that.
Okay, in Darwin, that's up north a bit. They used to have the Darwin Stubby. It's a massive big thing. It's holds a litre of beer, but they just called it a Stubby. But I've never heard those two brands.
No.
No, I've tried them. They are good because I've had friends come back and fetch them over.
Yeah. I don't drink beer.
Yeah, it makes our beer look like piss water. Pardon my French.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that guy I was talking about earlier that married my cousin, he came over from England, and he was like that too. He said our beers were so much stronger.
Yeah, they're good though, in a good way.
And he was used to drinking warm beer, of course, and we have them ice cold here.
Ugh.
When I do drink, I prefer to drink a scotch, or depends if I don't want to drink heavy, I'll drink wine.
I don't like scotch or wine.
Mm-hmm.
Not that
As
much.
I've gotten older, I've really come to appreciate a good scotch.
You guys are naughty for keeping me up this late.
It's 2:25 a.m. here, so it's
Wow.
late here.
So is Melissa from the Kiwi family in the same neck of the woods as you, LT? Are you anywhere near the same?
Where's she from?
Do you know which part she's from? Which part of UK are you from, Melissa?
Well, Melissa has told me a couple of times now, and I've forgotten.
I know you.
Boston, England.
I'm pretty sure she's in
There is a
England.
Boston. No, Boston. There's a Boston in England.
Shannon will be right back.
I'm just waiting on Melissa's response. Oh, it's a very pretty countryside. I've watched a lot of her videos where she takes the son around, and there's some pretty spots.
And there's lots of.
I live near the moors.
Brick houses, like
Which is just
dark brick houses.
Well, that's probably only one spot in UK that's got tall, dark brick houses.
She's from the southeast London. Well, compared to here, we don't have lots of brick houses.
Okay, there we go. Southeast London. We've got so much lag here.
Like I say, I'm from North England, where we've got lots and lots of countryside.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's pretty countryside too. They're always so lush.
That's because they don't get the massive, harsh sun to kill everything.
Yeah.
We've got that really harsh sun here, just dries out everything and kills everything through the summer.
Opposite end.
Yeah, I know it can get pretty bad weather over there with heat.
Actually, this last week we had a lot of rain around, and someone in town said they come from England, and they said it reminded them of home because they actually had more than a week of rain around, and that's not real common around here.
No.
We're expecting more snow here in the next couple of days.
I'd like to see the snow one day.
For like 2 seconds, freaking freezing. You'd be like 2 seconds out, like, nope, I've had enough of this.
Yeah, I said visit, not live in.
It's about -1, -2 where I am. It's pretty cold.
Deep in the Woods said she likes your accent, LT.
Glad someone does.
Yeah, you sound pretty smooth.
Yeah, you wouldn't think I'm a Yorkshire lad because a lot of people think I'm from like different part of England because I don't sound like the stereotypical.
Yeah.
You know, going like, we eat out at park and talking like this. I don't do that.
Broken English. I should have scooped a box full of snow for you this morning, guys.
Yeah, just send it over, Conklin. when it gets here, we'll put in the
Put in your freezer, it'll be back snow again.
Yeah. What else? Oh, an old English acquaintance informed me that the Marmite is available at Publix and World Market food stores in the US.
Yeah, I'm sure you could get Vegemite there too, Conklin.
If you shopped
Marmite's
around.
disgusting.
Marmite and cheese is nice. Marmite with cheese.
LT, have you ever caught our trivia that we do each week, LT? Testing, 1, 2, testing.
It might have dropped out. Cold or hot weather? I'd go cold deep in the woods because you can always
would you rather?
You can always get warm. Whereas when it's hot,
I don't know.
When it's hot, there's only so many layers you can take off in the public.
I always used to say hot when I was younger. Growing up, I didn't mind the hot weather at all. But now I'm older and I'm carrying more weight than I ever have. I've got a lot more weight now, and the hot weather's really hard on me, whereas the cold's a bit easier because I've got more weight on.
Melissa prefers Vegemite, the yeast extract. Yeah, see, it's just so much better to be in the cold than the stinking hot.
Yeah, see, now we got the fireplace here, and I get the fire going, and I don't mind winter now. So it's probably starting to turn around now. I prefer winter more than summer.
Did LT drop out?
No, still there, LT.
If you are, we can't hear you. The heat just makes me drain and miserable. Makes me miserable. Yeah, too much rain does that to me. I get really miserable and cranky if there's too much rain. I don't mind a little bit of rain, but if it's too much, there's nothing you can do.
I think, well, I know it affects me too. If there's too much rain around, or I can't go outside, or there's no sunshine, I get in a more depressed sort of state. And I think that's pretty true of a lot of people with bipolar and those sorts of conditions. They're actually affected a lot by the weather.
I don't think he likes Marmite.
No, he said Marmite was...
not very nice, whereas I said I like Marmite and cheese.
But I reckon if LT doesn't like Marmite, he wouldn't like Vegemite either.
No.
LT, if you can hear us, we can't hear you now. Your mic might have dropped out, mate. You want to just type it in text too?
Is he muted? Did he mute himself? No. Just see a picture. Yeah, he said he didn't like it. Shannon's back. Welcome back. He said, I'll be right back. And then he said, oh, I think you're back. My hair is no good in humidity either.
Well, it wouldn't be any good here, Melissa. We have really high humidity for a lot of the year. I've even heard them say when they're doing a weather report, 100% humidity. Now, how it can be 100% humidity without it actually raining, I'm not sure. But a lot of the times, even last month, we were getting like 70, 80% humidity through the days.
Yeah.
So we get massive humidity here, but we're subtropical.
Yeah.
And then the further up Queensland you get, the more tropical it gets.
Our second eldest, when he was younger, he had really, really curly red hair. And as he got older, because you go through the shave and you cut their hair, he lost all his curls, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he went from beautiful golden red locks to nothing.
LT said his phone
No
died.
worries. because I still see it on panel. So I don't know what to do with that.
At least we got to hear you for a minute, LT. Thanks for coming on.
Because your picture's still there. Do I just eject you? Stick him in an airplane through.
Put him in the eject seat.
I don't want to do that in case it blocks him completely.
Yeah. So you can't plug your phone into a power source and still do it while it's plugged in.
Hear him, so
yeah.
It was a pleasure having you on.
Just kick me.
Just kick you. Okay.
Oh,
it's gone now.
It's gone already, mate.
Yeah. Oh, see, I got dead straight hair. Not a curl to be seen.
When I go into the hairdressers get my head shaved, sometimes I'll ask them for a perm.
Of course he does. He does silly stuff. It's like, what do you say when you go to the women at the deli? You say
all different things.
Yeah.
The delicatessen in the supermarket where they sell all the meats and that, all the processed meats. Sometimes I'll ask them if they got dolphin.
You're very welcome. Because he says little silly things to people, and then they'll look at me and go, "For you," or "I feel sorry that you have to live with."
And at the deli, instead of asking them for a kilo or half a kilo, whatever, I'll always ask them for like 333 grams.
But it's never a dull moment. Keeps life interesting.
And then walking down the aisles of the supermarket, I'll yawn really loud on purpose on every aisle just to see all the people in the aisle yawn, because it's contagious and they can't help it. Once you yawn, and
You'll make me
really
yawn.
loud in the aisle, and then everyone in the shopping centre starts yawning.
Doing it there. You're naughty. Look, now you're going to have everybody yawning. And Deepan says, "Dolphin, shake my head." Yeah, he does naughty stuff deep in the woods. It's like we'll be shopping and he'll just walk up behind me and start, like, I'll have the trolley and he's walking up behind me, dancing up behind me. I just, sometimes I'd love to see the people sitting up in the control panel with the security. What's this fool doing?
They sell like hot barbecue chickens at the deli too, and I'll say, "Does your chicken go cheap?" And they go, "No, it's a normal price." I said, "My ones at home go cheap all the time." And cheap, cheap, cheap.
Yeah, see, you got Melissa yawning. Did you say you were in 3 chats deep in the woods?
Hello, Fatman50.
Hey, fat man.
Fatman says, "Greetings from Ohio."
Ahoyo.
So, g'day from Queensland, Australia.
G'day, g'day.
I don't think I've met Fatman before. I'm Grant, and it's my wife, Collette.
Sorry, excuse me. Hi. I've never run 3 chats before.
Haven't you?
No. Nope. How do you listen to all of them?
They must just skip back and forward like channel surfing.
Yeah, probably. Heavy drama. What can I say? I'm shook what I've heard. I might have to message you later. But do I really want to know? Is your porch located at the front or the back of the house? The front.
Well, around the side too.
It's an old Queenslander, so it wraps around.
As far as I know, like being technical, a porch is just on the front or back. It's like just one end of the house. But we tend to have the houses here, what we call Queenslanders, and they've got, well, the old proper ones had verandas that wrapped all the way around the house.
Mm.
So they had decking all the way around the house with the roof over it, and that helped keep it a bit cooler.
Yeah.
But then over the years, when people started having bigger families, and that they would close in the verandas and make extra bedrooms and sleep outs and sunrooms. So now a lot of the old Queenslanders have got a veranda on like the front and the side.
Wraparound porches are so cool.
Okay.
So originally this house only had 2 bedrooms, our room and the little boy's room. But because they've closed in one half of the veranda, like if this, where we are sitting right now.
Years ago, they closed it in properly with
Yeah.
walls.
Where we are sitting right now is the office, but that would have been on the veranda. And the bedroom beside us would have been the veranda also, but that's now another bedroom.
So, yeah, what you call the wraparound porches, they're really common, especially in Queensland, because of the heat and the sun.
Yeah.
So they've got the roof that goes out, and that just gives extra shade and a little bit of area where you can sit outside, because we spend so much time outside in Queensland.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess Australia all around, we spend a lot of time outside, but especially in our state because it's one of the hottest states.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So we have a lot of barbecues and outside parties, and generally a lot of us eat outside a lot of the time.
So instead of just having 2 bedrooms, we've made it, well, we did have 4 bedrooms with the enclosed veranda.
Mind you,
Hello, Sam.
this is a really old rundown farmhouse, and a lot of the floorboards on the veranda have rotted and fallen through, and I've replaced them bits and patched over holes, and it is very run down, but it is an old Queenslander. It would be beautiful done up.
Yeah, but it's a roof over our heads, so for now,
Yeah.
until it falls in down on top of us.
And then in summer on that side, on the veranda out there, you always get the afternoon breeze, and it's just, yeah, it's lovely.
It's lovely when you have
Hey, Lois Ann.
the table out there and have coffee on the veranda.
Hey, if anyone likes cute puppies, go and check out Lois Ann Therapy Gardening, her channel. She's got a litter of German Shepherds, Alsatians. And then the other day I was having a look, she had a little black and white dog, looked a bit like a border collie. I don't know if it is, or a kelpie, but it was gorgeous playing with its little toys.
Guess what? Deep in the Woods is starting to watch
Outlander.
Outlander. I love Outlander. I'm waiting for that next season.
I'm missing myself.
Oh, Jamie. And
he's Scottish.
yes, lovely. And we're watching Frontier at the moment. It's not that great, but
he does a really nice Scottish accent though. It's not really thick.
Jamie.
Yeah, he doesn't roll his tongue heaps for the accent, but it's just a really nice Scottish accent.
She picked the blue bonnet and woke up in another land. Yes. Fat Man's from Ohio. Myself and my family live in a small town in northwest Ohio, and they have 3 children.
Oh, cool.
Lovely to meet you. We have four boys.
Our sons are starting to get a bit older now. Our 2 older sons are 22 and 18.
They're
19,
adults.
22 and 19. And then our 2 younger ones still at school. They're 11 and 14. So we've got 4 boys all up, and we live in Australia. All our videos and the stuff we do on our channel is all family friendly too, Fat Man. If you ever want to check out, most of our videos are to do with the animals around here, because we live on
a small hobby farm.
Yeah, we've got heaps of pets and like farm animals too.
Beautiful cinematography. Yes, absolutely. And it's very hard to find. We were watching The Last Kingdom. It's sort of similar to Outlander, but they're not doing that again. It's they've ended that season. The final.
Yeah, that's a little bit rougher though. Like the cinematography in Outlander is very
beautiful,
smooth, but yeah, really nice. Yeah, I really did when we were having kids, Melissa. I wanted a girl.
Because I had 2 miscarriages before I had our first child. which was Gus. So I had 2 miscarriages before I had him. But when I had him, I had placenta abruption, where the placenta pulls away from the wall of the wound, and you bleed and you hemorrhage. So when I was having him, I nearly died and I nearly lost him. So after having him, I personally didn't care what I had as long as I had a baby. So we had Griffin after that, and the same thing happened with him, but it wasn't as severe. And
it's not a common thing. It's a bit rare for it to happen once, and then it's really rare for it to happen twice.
Yeah.
But then if it does happen twice, then it's more common for it to happen every time.
Yeah. So with Fisher and Faron, they were just automatically booked in for cesarean. So I've had all my children as cesareans because of the complications that I did have. Yeah, it was. And for your after having 2 miscarriages and then having that for your first, it was frightening.
Yeah, when we finally got Gus, that's our oldest, she started bleeding at home, and it was a lot of blood.
I had to have 2.5 liters of blood put back into me.
When she came out of the operating theatre, she was just white as the sheet she was laying on. So I got to do all the first bath and the first feeds and everything with Gus. Collette expressed breast milk, and then we fed him on a bottle. But she was just I
didn't see Gus until the following day. I was that sick. I didn't see him, and they had to try and get me better before I could see him because I was that bad.
Yeah, from losing so much blood, she was just really weak. So I got to have all that bonding time with Gus first up.
Which is good too. That was good for you because you and Gus had that special relationship from the beginning, whereas a mother and a baby would normally have that. But because I was so ill, he had that. Hey sis,
hey.
We're talking about Gus's when I was pregnant with Gus and what happened with Gus.
At the hospital when they we'd planned that I was going to go in with her, and we just expected everything to be normal. But then we had to get rushed in for emergency surgery, and because she was just going to be under anaesthetic, I couldn't go in with her.
Yeah.
They left me in at the door, and the doctor said to me before he took her in, I just want to prepare you that it's possible that we lose Collette, and very possible we could lose the baby. Just be prepared. He said, we'll try it and hopefully everything goes as good as it can, but you have to prepare for the worst. I was like, oh, goodness. And then they wheeled him, and I had to sit down and just wait, and it felt like, and from where we were sitting, you could hear in the theatre room the baby cry. I started to lift, and I was thinking, the baby's alive, and then I realised, oh no, how's Collette? And it was just such a roller coaster of emotions. And then they finally come out and told me that they were both all right. I didn't sleep for 6 nights after that. I just had such an adrenaline rush.
Thank you. Look, Sandra, look, my hair. I got purple in my hair. My sister lives an hour away, so she doesn't get to see me every day. But look, I got purple in my hair. She'll be up. That's Sandra, who's in chat. She's my real life sister. And she'll be here in 2 weeks to spend holidays with us. I know, I can see it lagging on the screen.
If the circle with the arrow might help the lag, or F5 key on the keyboard.
Oh, punk rocker. Oh, my mum loves that song. I want punk rocker flowers in my hair.
Yeah, Fat Man's Australian music and our humour. We are pretty laid back. Most of Australia's, I reckon, has got a really good sense of humour.
I'll just check whether Bugalugs is on. I wonder if he's on. So I'll be right back.
There's probably 3 of our best bands ever, I reckon. The Vinyls, NXS, AC/DC, all Australians, especially NXS. I really liked NXS. I mean, we had the Bee Gees too, but I never really got into the Bee Gees. I only got into AC/DC a little bit, but I really enjoyed NXS.
Has it fixed itself yet?
Yeah, puppy breath. I couldn't believe it. It was actually 6th night. On the 7th night, I crashed out. But I was so filled with adrenaline after that, because it was such an emotional roller coaster. And then Collette was all right, and I had to do a lot of the feeds and looking after Gus and all that sort of stuff. And I was just over the moon every time I saw him, and it just kept feeding itself. I literally couldn't sleep. And then in between the hospital visits, I was racing around to all the family and friends and telling everyone about it and relaying the story to everyone. And I just couldn't sleep for about 6 nights.
Okay, see if that is better. I just shut down a tab. I can shut down that tab. Let's see if I can shut down some tabs. Gonna crash. No, no.
Hang in there.
Hang in there. Okay, let's see. Just wait. The concerned look on my face. I think it's gonna crash. Why all of a sudden has it decided to do this?
So it's frozen.
Yes.
I don't know, babe. Was Gus on at all?
No, he said he wasn't.
Yep, you be gone.
Still see you.
In chat, but our screen's
Oh,
frozen.
there we go. It's a back.
Dingo. A dingo ate my YouTube.
I'll just give it a chance to see if they're still here.
Yeah.
Because it unfroze. It just froze up on me. Okay. Oh, frozen in time. Yep, but lagging. Okay, see, the lag seemed to have cleared here on this end, but it just froze up.
Well, I don't know what that was, but hopefully it comes good. I believe it was the solar flare interfered with the Wi-Fi signal corresponding to the position of the Earth at the moment.
Okay, we're back.
Woohoo! We're back.
We're back. It just depends on whether we're lagging or not. I still see you.
Yay! Thanks for hanging in there. Looks like we just managed to hang on.
I've never had that before. It was just like all the screen froze up and never lost ya. Seems okay at the moment.
Cool. I think someone might have been on.
I walked out there and he said he wasn't.
Oh.
So I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I went through and closed all my tabs. So because I had Twitter open and Facebook open. It was an
I think it probably was
strategy.
deep in the woods.
Well, I haven't heard anything. How's the cyclone off the coast, sis? Has it passed? Because we got nothing here. Not a drop of rain. No worries, Beckbot. Love ya.
Bye. Thanks for calling in.
What is the trivia topic for next week? I don't decide that until probably Saturday.
We did get a few suggestions though through last week, so we've got plenty to choose from.
Gone rather.
Oh, thank you, Fat Man.
Thank you.
If you've got a channel, Fat Man, if you want me to return the favour and check out yours, just drop a message on one of my videos and I'll get back to you. I'm not going to do anything much now after that freezing out and lagging, but later on I'll check yours out too if you want.
I think puppy breath. Houston, we have a problem.
Houston, we have a problem.
When my second son was born, the wife at the time's heart stopped after delivery. While I was talking to her, the nurses and doctors rushed me out of the room, and I had no idea what had happened.
Wow. Yeah, someone earlier when we were talking about the pregnancy said we've been through a bit, but that's just one of the things. Like Collette's given me a few scares over the years. With each child, it was it was a Caesar, but with the first two, it was emergency Caesar.
I don't like to do things in halves.
And then she got diagnosed with skin cancer about 6 years back, and melanoma. So it's a deadly one. And within a week of diagnosing her with melanoma cancer, they had her in hospital with surgery, cutting it all out. And then she made it 5 years clear with that. So she made it through that too.
And my sister has got a beautiful tattoo on her for me. Yeah, I like to keep him on his toes. Yeah. She's such a witchy poo. I don't know. And like my bone infection, like I said this yesterday, like I had a big bone infection in there. A medical mystery.
Even when she goes into doctors now that she hasn't seen before, they look at that scan and go, "What's that?" They're all interested in it. Yeah. Like, what was that from?
Yeah.
Because it's too high for heart surgery.
Yeah. See, it goes to there, up to there. It's in a shape of an L.
Bit of a messy L.
Well, talk to the surgeon, and I think age too.
Used to be more of an L.
Hope, love, and strength. Yes. Yeah. But you know, everything's here to try us, and you got to be a strong person to get through it.
Really nice to meet you, Fat Man 50. Thanks for calling in. Hopefully we'll catch up again soon.
No.
If you like trivia, Fat Man, hit the bell for notifications. If you're in Ohio, I think that's Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
USA, so it'll be around 7:30, 8 o'clock Tuesday nights.
We decided that we'll stick at 8 o'clock because then that's 10 o'clock for us.
So around there, and we do a trivia show that goes for about an hour and a half, and we give away prizes every week for that.
Yeah. I don't believe I would want to go through being pregnant. A big thumbs up for the stamina of the ladies. Yeah.
All the ladies.
And what they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Well, you should be pretty strong by now.
I am. Look. I am strong.
Yes, that is strong.
Mentally, I'm strong. Not physically. What's the time? Almost 1 p.m. and I'm getting hungry.
It's a couple of minutes off of 1 p.m. So it's just after lunchtime. Wednesday?
No,
Thursday. I'm losing track of days. Yeah, so it's just after lunchtime Thursday for us, Shannon.
Trivia is at 8 Eastern Standard Time now.
Well, we're throwing it.
You guys changed the time.
You guys are changing your clocks around. We like going at 10:30 our time, but now it's changed on your end. So we thought we'd compromise and meet you halfway.
See, when we do it at 7:30, recently it was at 10:30 our time. Now that you've rolled your clocks around, it's now at 9:30 our time. And it's too early.
I don't know the knock sequence for lunch. I know the knock sequence for coffee.
I don't think there is a knock sequence for lunch.
There's noodles. You can make noodles.
Mm-hmm. No worries, sis. She's gone for lunch.
Yeah, make us some, Sandra, and then just bring it up.
Teleport it. It's 3 a.m. Your little one's going to be awake.
I know when we had little babies, we used to try and sleep whenever they slept.
Mm-hmm. I was so lucky though. My kids started sleeping through from an early age.
Yeah, only a few months old, eh? They were sleeping right through the night.
Yeah. Feed them up and then put them to bed, and they'll sleep right until 6:30 in the morning. Hi, Paula.
Paula Glam.
Paula Glam from Texas, USA.
I'm going to say Paula. Could be Paola.
Paola?
Paula.
Glam.
That'll do.
Deep in the Woods said Texas. Hi, Texas. Yeah, I could go some. It's she wrote it. Paola. Paola.
No, Paola.
Spanish. So
Yeah.
think Spanish.
Paola.
Paola. He sleeps till 8-ish. Lucky. Awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And is on the bottle or breastfed Kiwi? That's not a rude question, is it?
No. It all depends. She doesn't have to answer. You said it right.
Awesome. Paola. My teeth need gluing. They're starting to flop around.
I'm having
M&M's.
a vanilla M&M.
They're nice, eh?
Mm.
I don't know how long they've been around. They've probably been around a while, but I only just saw them. There's M&M's in Neapolitan flavour.
Well, it's 11 p.m. here, and I've got to be up early. Thanks, Grant and Collette, for the entertainment. You're very welcome, R. Conklin. Thanks for being such a beautiful wrench holder for us.
Paolo, we're from Australia. We're in Queensland, Australia.
Are you guys married? Yeah.
Colette's my wife. I'm Grant, and we've got 4 sons and about 100 animals.
We've been married 4 years, but together for 29. We were high school sweethearts.
We've been together for a long time, but we only decided to officially have a proper wedding 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we might go for lunch, baby.
Yeah, in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And where are you, Paola? Are you in
Texas.
the USA? Texas, is it?
Texas, USA.
Cool.
Oh, she looked like animal
really?
hoarders.
There's heaps of episodes I found.
There is certain codes that you can put in for different episodes, I think, on Netflix and Confetti.
Maybe Google it, see if you can come up. Might be able to find it online. Maybe they've got some on YouTube even, I don't know. But I watch it on Netflix. But I've been watching too many because all last night I kept having flashbacks of cat poo everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, most of them, like a lot of the animal hoarders on there have got, some of them got close to 100 cats.
I know, I heard you while I was in bed.
And they just total the whole house. Everything's ruined just from cat pee, and there's poo all over the place. And you don't want to be eaten when you watch it. There's your warning.
Yes, we do I just spat then. We do trivia every Tuesday. Paola. You're more than welcome to join us.
Yeah, if you want to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, we send out a little trailer, like an ad, the day before about what the theme's going to be. We do a different theme for trivia every week.
Yeah. And
we dress up the back wall. It's still got the decorations on there from yesterday. We did St. Paddy's theme, St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
With the rainbow and the cloud and the shamrocks.
Well, when it comes, thank you. Because speaking of animals, because we have the 4 dogs, I do my carpets. I'll get that thing that I just brought. Ouch!
Oh,
you just
sorry.
pulled my hair.
Yeah, we have got 4 dogs and 2 cats. But out here we can have more animals because we've got so much more room outside.
And because we've got so many animals, I have to do my carpets twice a week. So I do vacuum twice a week. And then I run this over. It's a carpet washer. So I run that over twice a week also. So my carpets are always washed twice a week.
And you need it with that many animals?
Because I don't like the house smelling like dog or.
I mean, it still does a bit.
Yeah.
Compared to someone who doesn't have animals.
Yeah. Yeah. So I do, and like my vacuum cleaner is the Shark vacuum cleaner, so it sucks up everything.
And one of our dogs is like the size of 3 dogs put together.
Diesel.
Diesel's a purebred Great Dane.
Yeah, I have to shampoo twice a week.
Because they're like really old carpets too. We live in an old house.
Mm-hmm.
And the carpets have already seen 50 years worth of dirt from other people because we're just renting here. So there's not much pile left to the carpet, if you know what I'm talking about. It's really flat and dead.
So my vacuum cleaner sucks up all the dirt. Remember, it probably sucks up all the dirt from underneath the carpet also.
Plus, besides the cats and the dogs, like we've got chickens and ducks and peacocks in the yard.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and again, the chickens will sneak inside looking for crumbs and stuff. They come in the back door. So with all them around in the yard too, there's also dirt and long dirt driveways and stuff like that. So it's a pretty dirty yard.
We've been here 7 years at this house for 7 years. When we first moved here, these are going to melt in my hand. When we first moved here, it was back in 2011 after the floods. Queensland had massive floods up here.
Huge floods.
And where we were living, the driveway got flooded out, and the landlord back then wouldn't fix the driveway. And so we needed access to and from the property.
Mind you, the driveway was like 500 yards long.
Yeah. And so we went to the landlord and she wouldn't fix it. So we decided, oh, well, we'll move out.
Shannon says, hi, Gus.
And there was nothing available because it was the floods and everybody was looking for different housing because a lot of houses got flooded. The floods
did so much damage around here and like proper floods. And
so we were stuck. We had nowhere to go. And the local bus driver had houses, and he said, we approached him and he said, I've got this old farmhouse that you can have for 3 months. He said, it's not.
He wasn't expecting us to stay in it because the termites or white ants have been through and wrecked a lot of walls, and it's pretty run down.
And he said it's not that great, but it's a roof over your head and it will do you, and you can have it for 3 months. 7 years later, we're still here. But eventually we know we're going to have to move. But it's such a lovely place. Like, although the house is a bit run down. I mean,
the yard was a mess. We've done so much here. I've cleaned it all up, and I did paving and gardens. I've done heaps to the yard.
And then the pool area up the back. So he's done all the paving out the front and all the paving up at the pool area. And so that we've made it our own little piece of heaven.
And it's fairly cheap rent.
Yeah.
And plus, we're on 200 acres. We haven't got any neighbours. We've got cows.
Yeah. So if we do move, we're going to lose all that. And I personally don't think that we could move into suburbia with neighbours. We will always have to have some property.
Yeah, it's great for the boys, puppy, because just step outside and it's like they've got a football paddock of their own. You know, we go out there and throw the frisbee or throw the ball, or they ride bikes.
Yeah.
It's great for the kids.
So that was a long way around saying we've been here 7 years. And like, as I said, we will eventually have to move because we can't stay here forever. Although,
yeah, and
it would be
the
nice.
school bus pulls up right at the front gate.
Yeah.
So the kids only have to walk down the driveway a couple of 100 yards, and the bus picks them up for school.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what's keeping us here, the property, and that we can have animals. And landlord, although he doesn't fix anything, he's not in our pocket either. And like, we could fall behind on rent and he's not going to kick us out. But if
we have,
if you're in through a different real estate or anything, the minute you get behind, they want to kick you out. Actually,
it wasn't a Tuesday trivia, but we did that as a trivia topic one night. Annie Confetti just through the week.
Yeah, Deb's. I did half of it, I think. I think I did 15 questions.
Mainly off of stuff in our videos and like what colour's the farm ute, questions about the dogs.
I've still got half of that left to do. We might have to do that one night, do the other half of it.
If anyone is interested in our animals, they're all through our videos. We've got 2 goats, 4 dogs, 2 cats, about 100 fish, 8 chickens, 10 ducks, 6 peacocks. And then the landlord's got geese, cows, a horse,
pigs.
2 pigs.
So we've got lots and lots. Been a little while, like, we've still got these to have from deep in the woods.
And it's not that we don't appreciate them. We really do appreciate it. Heaps deep in the woods. I'm a bit reluctant because I'm scared of hot stuff. I'm a real sook. A sook is like a crybaby.
A sooky lala. A sooky lala.
When it comes to hot food and spices, like anything like chili, I get really scared because I don't like hot stuff.
Okay, how about we do this? We'll do a live stream when the kids are home, and we'll do it on a live stream then deep in the woods.
Then it stays up as a live stream.
And then it stays up. It's just a matter of getting everybody together.
Okay, we'll do a live stream and we'll title the live stream Hot Tamales Challenge.
Hot Tamales Challenge.
Okay, so if you see that up, you know we've done it.
Yeah. So we'll just have to do it when the kids are home with us.
And I'll glue my teeth in.
Yeah, well, see, that's what's stopping you too. Like, you have to make sure your teeth are glued in because, like, believe it or not, I don't have teeth. These aren't my real teeth.
Neither of us have got any of our real teeth left. These are all false teeth.
Yeah. And I cracked one, and on Monday I go and get that repaired. So I'll be getting my bottom teeth repaired. It happened just before Christmas because I can't eat with my bottom teeth in. And we were eating and I sat my teeth on my lap. This was 2 days before Christmas. And as I forgot about it and I got up to get out the car and they fell onto the bitumen and just broke in two. So I've been super gluing them.
I think they call bitumen tarmac.
I've been super gluing them until I get to the dentist. So I go to the dentist on Tuesday and they will fix them up for me. I'll get into trouble for super gluing them, but oh well.
And our dental is it's covered under a healthcare system, but there's a waiting list.
Yeah. But what they'll do is she said she'll just take them on the Monday and then I'll go back on the Monday afterwards and collect them and they should be fine. So they might actually just go mad at me and have to do a whole new complete bottom plate because I've wrecked.
When we first started doing YouTube, I still had like maybe 5 of my own teeth left. Yeah. And I was really reluctant to even do videos, but ended up thinking, oh, I'll just do it. It's me. It's what I am.
Yeah.
So some of our early videos and that, I've still got like missing teeth all over the place and some teeth here and there. But I ended up getting the last of them all pulled out and everything's false teeth now.
Yeah, well, you've got your bottom dentures, but you don't like to wear them.
Yeah, well, I've got new ones and they're giving me ulcers and stuff and they have to be reshaped, but I haven't got back there, so I'm not even wearing bottom teeth now.
Deep in the Woods said dental there is insanely expensive.
Yeah, well, private dentists here are like that. Private dentist is unbelievable. It's like $120 just to get them to pull a tooth out. If you want a filling or anything like that, you're looking for a couple of $100.
It's just that we're a low income family too. That's our government here gives us free dental,
public healthcare system.
Yeah, free dental, free optometrist, free hearing. So you pay for if you want anything extra, like
that's one of my hearing aids. I'm actually supposed to be wearing hearing aids too.
Yeah.
I'm not too bad on this side, but my left side's just about deaf.
Yep. So our glasses, my glasses and his glasses didn't cost us anything. Our teeth didn't cost us anything. And your hearing aids, well, didn't cost anything either.
I bought the battery package and where they, that's $80 a year, where they send out your batteries and anything goes wrong with them, you take them and they fix them up.
Yeah.
But that's Australian healthcare. That's like sometimes we say like the price of fuel or smokes or groceries and people go, whoa. And it is expensive.
But we pay taxes on that.
But then we've also got the other side of Australia where the wages are a lot better and I think our jobs are a little bit more secure.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got such a really good healthcare system. Like, more similar to yours in the UK, Kiwi family. Much more like yours, America's. I can't believe what they do to their citizens with healthcare. That's just unbelievable. But I think ours is really good. I'm really appreciative for what our government does with the healthcare system.
And like I was saying, with a lot of our things, we pay a little bit more taxes too. So.
Yeah, that's like people who own houses. There's a little tax goes on their house, and that covers everyone in the country for their paramedics or the emergency services like ambulance and that.
Deep in the Woods likes Michael Moore. She said the movie Sicko by Michael Moore is good.
I really enjoy watching Michael Moore movies.
Yeah.
I first got onto watching Michael Moore years ago when he did Bowling for Columbine.
Yes.
I know a lot of people in the USA don't like him, but I really like some of his movies.
Yeah, you had a few of his collection, didn't you?
I had Fahrenheit 9/11, Sicko, Bowling for Columbine, and what was the one with the Ford company?
I'm not sure. And you had TV series too. Lots of his TV series.
Yeah, he did a TV series.
Yeah. So glad we had the Michigan. I enjoyed his first film about the Michigan
the car
industry.
I'm just trying to remember. It had someone's name in it. Yeah, I can't remember, but yeah, I did see that one too. Been a long time though.
And Annie Confetti, you were saying about Turbo coming up on panel one night. He's more than welcome to. You just messaged me, and we will make it happen. So we can.
That's it, Roger and me.
Yes, we can have Turbo Fish up on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Well, thank you very, very much, everyone. We're going to wrap it up, go and get some late lunch.
Go and get some lunch.
Might even pop over to the porch.
I'm not sure. Are they still on? I haven't been following anything, and I don't really follow any of it.
Yeah.
But
I love Pam and Rick and Lisa. I love the porch and all the people on the porch.
Yes, they are.
I just have a really hard time with drama. Okay.
But anybody that knows us knows that. Yeah.
You do maybe half a point, Shannon.
Thank you all for joining us for this little chat.
When you threw your underwear at me earlier, Shannon, if it was clean underwear, I might have given you a full point, but now I've got to wash it.
There's some wild drama right now.
Okay, then I think we'll have lunch instead.
We might just have lunch.
Yeah, exactly. Deep in the woods, we're the same. We really love them, and we've been watching them for a long, long time. But there's just some things I can't handle too well.
I remember when we first had them on our panel, and they were so happy, and I've seen the change over the course of 8-9 months.
You can't keep engaging with the people that, like the people that are bringing them down. You got to step away from trolls, or else they'll just drag you down with them.
Yeah, but.
So hopefully it all comes good, and I'm looking forward.
I'm looking forward to the fun and laughter. Yeah. I love them dearly. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Melissa.
I called her Michelle yesterday.
Yeah, thanks, Melissa, for staying up so late.
Yes.
It's about 3:30 for Melissa.
Yeah. Yeah. I will try and Google how to get on to Hangouts for you, Melissa, and I'll send it via a message. So next time we'll just have you straight up on with us. Thank you all for joining us. We're going to go have some lunch.
Night, everyone. Rest well when you get there. Love you. Bye.